Oh, did they finally put me on here right? Right this time? Because they always messing my stuff. I'm telling you, man. YouTube be on one when it comes to like messing up your stuff and everything. That stuff be getting on my nerves. I'm gonna just wait till some more people come in here. Half the people might not even see the notification. 6:39 is when I'm going live. Tyler, what's up, brother? I knew you was gonna pop in first. Tyler said, I'm here. You know I'm here. I'm first. Can you hear me, Tyler? Am I good? Like, do I sound okay? All right, perfect. Cause listen, so when I was doing my like my audio has been fine like for the last few videos, but I didn't even realize until I was playing it in my like my little what you call those things? The wireless buds that you can only hear it out of the left ear. When I heard people saying it, I was like, oh, I didn't realize that. So that was something that I had to get corrected. Oh yeah, let me send my boy Jess because he's probably gonna be the one that's gonna come in and join in. Y'all already know, like I said before, how this works. This stuff gets we just chatting today. We you know what I'm saying, this ain't I'm gonna do some live requests coming up very, very soon, like sometime this week. I'm doing some live requests. Like very, very soon. Hold on. Where's Jess? Because I'm sending him this invite. I just want to catch up with y'all, bro. I ain't seen y'all, I ain't spoke to y'all since like the COVID. I mean, I've been talking to people in the chats and stuff like that, but since the COVID era, you know, my COVID era, I ain't been, you know what I'm saying, like as present. But I'm hopefully I'm finally getting over that. I think we on our 10th day now, so I think I'm like good. What's going on, Mr. Lewis? Nick, come to Australia and see some concerts. I do want to see some concerts. I do need to come to Australia. My brother and my sisters out there. You know, I'm family now. Matt and oh, my boy here. We go ahead and add him in here. Block up. Do I need to have these?
It's up to you. Probably, yeah, probably.
All right, go. Blocker. You know what I was thinking about? I'm thinking about just going ahead and keeping it to the 720.
Yeah, man, it looks great.
Because it said something about like guests that come on gotta have like the wire connection too, and you know what I'm saying. And what if I have like more than one person? You know what I'm saying? If I have like four, you know what I'm saying. I don't want it to be laggy and all that stuff, you know. So I was like, I ain't gonna do that.
I got you. No, it looks good, man. It looks great.
Do it look good? Can you hear me good? Everything sounds.
I can hear you good. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you perfect.
Okay, I'm just turning on my thing too, so don't mind me being distracted for a second.
You cool? Oh yeah, bro. This thing got. So I looked at it, right. Shout out to everybody in here so far. This got a thing on here also where you can now broadcast the live to your audience too. That's fire, bro. Like,
yeah,
what?
Man.
They changing the game with this stuff. Like, that's what I love. Just to be back, don't worry about it. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, guest destination from build development go live. Oh, add to stream. Wait, what happened?
I don't know. I got kicked off.
Did you?
I'm gonna try once more and we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Now it says I'm live. Everyone's gonna see my goofy hair today.
Oh, so they can see you now. They can see you now. Like
everybody should be able to. Yeah, it should be on my page too.
Okay, cool.
What's going on, man? How's your week been?
It's been good, bro. You know, I'm still I should be over it now. I'm assuming that's how it works. But I'm just kind of like, no, not that far. Not that far.
Get right and close and personal.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like getting through the COVID. You remember I was hit with the COVID stuff. I was hit with that like what? Now it's been like I think 10 days. So but I'm good. Like I feel good. My strength is good. Everything feels back to normal. Like
feeling okay.
Yeah, even my voice. That's how I knew. Like, oh, okay, we're finally getting back there. Because I was like, oh, I can do my falsetto now. Like my falsetto sounds fine, which was always like, oh, I can't even get that out at all. Like,
yeah, we were on the phone. You were trying to sing and it wasn't working.
And it was like, what? Like, I was like, wow, I can't even move up keys. Like, this sounds like absolutely crazy.
What's up, Tyler?
Hi to guest. How's your week been, bro?
My week's been good, man. I had like I was dealing with like some eye strain kind of thing. So like I think I had my computer too far away, and then the light too close to my face, and it was giving me this like weird, like it was giving me migraines after too long. So I moved my stuff around. I got my computer nice and close. I got my light like way up in the air.
It looks good. Like I don't know what it is, bro, but like in your area, like it never looked bad to me, bro. Like in your area, can you sure you can hear me fine? Because I got my mic way right here.
Oh yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, your mic will pick that up. Mine wouldn't, but
yeah, but it's like it's been like I said before, your lighting and stuff is out. Like even right now, you don't have what you got one light on.
I got two lights on.
Yeah, two lights on and nothing in the back but the light back there. Your stuff still picks up perfect quality.
I'm gonna turn on my backlights too. I gotta have these on too.
Oh, what you about to hit some buttons, some electronic buttons up the front?
It's 1 a.m. where I am. I'm about to sleep. I got the notification. Two of my faves. What's up? What's up?
Aylin Chavez.
Oh, it does show on here. Okay, I wanted to make sure that they were showing on here. Can you, hey Nick, can you like go over each person's chat and like show it like on the thing on the screen here?
Oh, you mean like
give everyone a shout out, everyone that's here.
Oh yeah. We got Tyler here, my boy Tyler. Shout out to Mr. Lewis. Shout out to I think it's XVion. You said it is 1 a.m. where I am. I was about to sleep. I saw the notification, two of my faves, and now sleep is canceled. We don't want to disrupt your sleep. And shout out to Aylin Chavez. Hello. Hope
down in Costa Rica.
Wait, so hold on. There's a link, bro. There's a link here on certain people.
Yeah, that's they're coming from my channel.
So everything's still cool. Like they can still see that's fire.
Yeah, I was worried. I had the chat up on my phone too. I was worried that it wouldn't have it on this one, but it does. So that's cool.
Oh, okay, that's
there. There's my lights. How's that?
Yeah, that's cool. So did you see the customization thing I was telling you about? Hold on, I think I can click on it right now. Look, watch this. You see that?
Yeah.
Already
be able to do some awesome reactions.
And then all I got to do is this. Boom. What'd I just do? No. Okay. Jesus. And you see that? Boom. That's the media thing right down there.
At the bottom, right?
Yeah. So once we like about to do reactions, we can just add it there. Y'all gonna love this new, especially look how this looks. The new setup. Plus, it also works too if we need to make it smaller. You know what I'm saying? Because of copyright, just in case sometimes too. Like, but I actually like the box. Wait, box over here. My box there. Yeah. I like it like that. It's fire.
I'm trying to share this invite with another friend too that might jump on.
Yeah, I want to see if some more people want to come through. I was trying to see my boy Charlie. I think he's busy.
We get a bit of a party going here.
I know. This is gonna be so fire. I also thought about this too. Oh, let me go back to the regular format. We don't need this right now. How the hell do you do that?
Can you make us full again?
Yeah, cancel. Oh, okay, and just regular. Okay. But also Nugs. Hey mate, how are you from Australia? Shout out to you. Can you see the chat, Jess?
Me? Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can't click on it though. I was gonna click on their names and put them on so they pop up on the screen.
Oh, cool. Okay. Is it a way for me to enable for you to do stuff too?
No, I don't think so. That's okay though. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, I'll just do it like this. Okay, so we're gonna start with Tyler.
New single by Flo.
Bloop.
Hold on. I gotta grab a pen.
That's fire. How you can do that?
Let me make a note. I got a notepad here.
Tyler, you good? Boom. I'm just gonna flash everybody that's gonna pop up here. So you can see that then, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
What's up, Betty? Welcome to the party.
Betty, what's going on? Mrs. Make It Happen at any cost. I love her.
She's gonna get it done. So hold on. Flo has a new single.
Yeah, I heard about Flo is a I don't know where they just come up at. Shout out to
Dog will be
Betty.
back. We'll be on for a bit.
Yeah. We here.
Dr.
Nugs,
Turtle.
hey mate, how are you from Australia? Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Listen, my my boy, shout out to Brad. And shout out to my other friend. I call her my sister Chloe, man. They've been trying to teach me some Aussie slang, and I'm terrible. I am terrible. Like, I don't even try. All right.
I used to work with a drummer who loved talking in accents, and then one day he started like a conversation with an Australian accent, and it was an Australian dude, and the dude was so excited, and so he kind of like had to keep it up, and then I think he finally broke it to him when he like couldn't keep it up ananymore. But yeah,
What? I'm terrible at it, bro.
He was great, man. Like he should have been like an actor or something.
Yeah, fact. Shout out to Pablito Hernandez. Reacts to new single by Flo Feats. That is something that I would definitely put on the list. Miss Betty herself.
I don't know if we're gonna be reacting today. I think we're just
we ain't doing no reactions today, but that's something that I'll be putting on the backlist, you know, when I actually start doing stuff.
Nick and I want to start doing like hopefully weekly. We'll jump on here live with everyone and do some reactions, and we'll have it all planned out so everyone can kind of show up and
because they got a way better format now.
This is a live stream.
yeah, this is definitely a live stream. Shout out to what you say was listening to Mariah Carey acapella. Yeah, she's fire acapella. To Mariah Carey.
Wonder what Dave's doing. I should send Dave a message.
Yeah, Dave, Kev. Any of them want to hop in? It's cool.
Kev's still working. He's got tattoos.
Oh yeah. Kev out here killing the tattoo game. Pablito, I'm obsessed with your channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alien, will you guys accept suggestions to react to today? Not today. We ain't doing reactions today. We just keeping it real, talking, chatting about life. Y'all got any questions or whatever y'all want to throw at us? Anything? Feel free to do it. Just throw them out there. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Amanda M.
Here's my thought process. I don't like anyone around where I live. So instead of going for coffee and drinks with my friends, I'll just come on here and hang out with y'all. So.
Literally. Oh, you talk about, bro. I'm in the west side over here, bro. Like, it is nothing but dumpster juice and nothing else. Y'all, just go exit out of that one.
When was your first Beyonce video? Like, do you know when that was?
Man?
Yeah.
Dude, my first Beyonce video was definitely 6 years ago, and I'm pretty sure it was her and the Stevie Wonder tribute.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, that's probably one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
It was either that or Freedom at the BET Awards.
Okay.
DJ Turtle, that's not a live stream. This is a live stream.
Shout
out to DJ Turtle. I'm slow at this. I'm sorry. Ted.
No, you're good, man.
Much love from Chicago. Hey.
What's up, Chicago?
Shout out to you from Chicago, bro.
Iceland. Man, we got the whole globe in here.
I'm telling you, man. Nick, I've been your fan since your very first Beyonce reaction on your channel. Witnessing your growth through time has been this bright. Why? Oh, then you ahead of me. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm reading something new, and Jess is already ahead of me. Okay,
oh, man, I got you.
Yeah. I love that.
You know what was a song I thought that you should sing?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Innocent Man by Billy Joel.
I ain't never heard of it. I don't think.
You never heard that one?
I don't think I've heard of it.
Oh, bro, you'd like it. It's got this nice, like, real nice high note, and he gets, you'll like it.
And don't he sing Piano Man, right?
Yeah, same guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why, bro.
Wow.
Don't ask me why I get him and Neil Diamond mixed up.
I gotcha.
I don't know why.
Little different. I listened to a bunch of Neil Diamond today. I listened to a whole set list when I was doing the dishes, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fire. I became a B fan with Lemonade. Oh, okay. So you became yeah. I mean, that's a good start point. So you kind of came in the game late with B. Like I became a okay. So I've always known B, right? I've always known her in Destiny's Child. I just didn't really pay attention like that. It was just like, oh, she's talented. I know about Destiny's Child. I know
Same,
Can
yeah, of
You Pay
course.
My Bills? I heard about the song.
I knew all the hits, yeah.
I knew all the hits. Like, it just wasn't until reacting when I really discovered how talented she was. I didn't know. I was like where Jessie is right now. That's where I was 6 years ago. I was going down the rabbit hole, and y'all was like, "Oh, react to this. React to her best of Why Don't You Love Me?" And I was like, "Okay, let me see." Blah blah blah. And then I was casually becoming a fan, and then I ended up doing her concerts on my Patreon, where I did the entire. And you remember we used to do it, Jess. We used to do it live. Shout out to what is it, Disa Mariah Depp. Nick, have you listened to Celine Dion's earlier French songs and Whitney Houston's cover she did in 1987? I have not.
Here, Nick, you chat with the people for a sec. I gotta grab a jacket or something.
Yeah, go ahead.
In here.
Go ahead, bro. Got the album for my 14th birthday. Yeah, Lemonade was Lemonade is still one of the best albums. I think, in my personal opinion, Renaissance is the best album that I think she made. Like that album was weirdly crazy good. Like, shout out to Spain. Wow. Boom. So it's just my speed. See y'all when I get back. See you, buddy. I'll let this play. Lemonade is her best project. Don't hurt yourself. See, now you got me. Now you got me rethinking my thing. Came into this world, Daddy's little girl. Daddy made a soldier out of me. I liked it. That was probably my first one that I actually liked. Daddy held my hand. Daddy liked his whiskey with his teeth. I liked it. That was like country. Your all-time favorite singers. Let's put that on display. My all-time favorite singers are Mariah and Celine and Whitney Houston. We talking about the Holy Trinity. All of the greatest females of all time. Virgo's Groove. Let me tell you. I'm fun fact about Virgo's Groove. Shout out to you, T-Bones Fishy. Good day, guys, all the way from Australia. Shout out to you. Appreciate you dropping in here. Yeah, Renaissance is, yeah. It's you know what I'm saying? You can debate any of them. I mean, because for a lot, you know what I'm saying, for a while, the one that I listened to the most actually was 4, believe it or not. Out of Lemonade and the self-titled and everything, 4 was the one I listened to the most at first. Fun fact though about Virgo's Groove, Tyler. There is not a day that goes by that I don't do that. So use me, control me. Listen when you. There's not a day that goes by that I don't sit there while I'm eating ice cream or something and say, so you. There's not a day that goes by I don't I don't do that. I will always do that little run or try to.
Which one?
Beyoncé, you know Virgo's Groove, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know when she was like, "So use me," you know that thing.
Yeah.
I would never ever, but I can't do the other one. I won't attempt it. For my life, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I just
the Crazy in Love one. She does it live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. And in order for you to get that, you really gotta do it slow. You know what I'm saying? And it's you gotta really you gotta do it slow and then do it, because you would just be all over the place if you try to do that wrong.
Yep.
It's like, ooh, nope.
Yeah, I gotta learn, man. I gotta practice.
See, me too, bro. Believe it or not,
Philippines here too. Wow.
Shout out to Mark K. Hey, Nick, Germany here. Just finished the Morissette rabbit hole. Will you talk to her sometime again? We'll love an update. I would love to talk to Morissette.
Oh man, me too.
That was
selfishly, absolutely.
Jesus Christ. I love talking to her because she's so humble. She's you know what I'm saying, you just get the human side of her.
She just seems lovely. She seems like a lovely individual.
Her and her husband, they're both cool. When I had COVID, he hit me up and was like, man, get better, you know what I'm saying, soon.
Oh, that's
Like,
cool, man. That's so cool.
So, and like I said before, when you got that support group with you, you know, and that support, you always gonna support them. That's why I told Dave, I was like, whenever you drop your album, let me know. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Free promotion over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got to pay nothing. No, because these people are just they super supportive and they, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. Troy, God of War. My all-time favorite is already Angelina Jordan. She is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Whew. Angelina Jordan is phenomenal.
Who's have you met many artists like Morissette? You met Harry Mack, right?
That's the only artist I've met.
Oh, really?
Now, if you're
what's up, Jordan?
Shout out to you, Jordan.
I don't know which Jordan it is. I got like 6 Jordans on Patreon these days.
Do you really? Shout out to you, Jordan.
Sometimes I'll have like 4 or 5 videos in a row. It's like, this is a request from Jordan, and I'm like, oh wow, I just did like a whole day.
Facts, bro. You said I gotta check out Celine's movie.
She'll get there.
Nick, you have to check Celine's new movie trailer. Loving it. Oh, she got a new movie? Celine? I didn't know that. She deserved one. You know what I'm saying? I think she got a good story that could be told.
Beehive Click, what's up? What's going on,
Beehive?
I was going to toss you an invite too, but I didn't know what you were up to, Jordan.
We are all a part of the Beehive. You know what would be fire too, Jess? If sometimes we can invite a supporter on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My buddy Lamb, he just posted the share link in his live.
Oh, did he?
In the comment, yeah. I feel like that's real brave, but
that's very brave.
Jaw drop. Oh yeah, man. Some of my favorite things to do is show people in my life Angelina Jordan, because it's like immediate jaw drop. And it's one of those ones that's like unanimous. Like it doesn't matter if you like the style of music or not. It's like unanimous, like jaw drop.
Yeah. My thing with Angelina Jordan is it still blows my mind, especially from somebody at 4. She had the jazziness in her voice at 4.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, how are you doing this?
She like walked out of the womb with a melody.
You know that jazzy flair, that sprinkling, that flame.
It's that like a dynamic thing, right?
She had that thing at like 4, and I was like, how? Like, was I even talking at the time? DJ Turtle said that hurts my heart, Nick. After the last LP song I showed you, I thought you'd add her to the Trinity. No. Here's the thing: I didn't create the Trinity. The vocal Trinity then is literally Whitney, Mariah, and Celine. I don't think nobody can be added. I think that I didn't make that up. Like, that was like a thing. Like, it's like a real thing. Am I lying? Like, am I tripping? Like,
no,
I think
you're
like
on pace. Yeah,
that's the vocal Trinity.
Yeah,
I'm sure a fan base made it up, but it's stuck for years. That Whitney, Mariah, and Celine has been the vocal Trinity.
Laura Fabian, yeah, Fabian's unbelievable too.
Oh,
unbelievable.
Adagio.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just watched that one last week, actually.
Yeah, I reacted to that. You know, YouTube blocked it, of course. What I did
really?
a year ago. Yeah, they blocked it.
They didn't block mine.
And then I had to put it on Patreon. So I was like,
that's cool. That's cool. I'll have to watch it.
Sweet Surrender. Shout out to you. Good morning from Australia.
I'm gonna like totally take a wild pivot on this, but has anyone watched that Malaysian flight documentary 347 or whatever it's called about that plane that went missing?
I ain't seen the documentary.
It's on Netflix, bro.
I know about it though. Like,
it was wild, man. We couldn't stop watching it. It's like a series. Yeah, we had to like. We're like, I'm getting old, right? I go to bed at like 9:30, 9:45. We stayed up till like 11 o'clock watching it. I was like, I have to turn it off.
Dude, that's how I be. Sometimes I'll just be up like, usually at nighttime, I'll just start going down the rabbit hole of like YouTube videos. I mean, I'm weird when it comes to watching. My YouTube catalog of watching things is weird. And I kid you not. Like, tell me some of y'all, when y'all watching YouTube videos, what rabbit hole did you just accidentally go out? Because somehow I was on toilets backing up.
Hey man, your For You page is for you, you know.
Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I ended up there, but I was looking at like the world's like creepiest toilets backing up, that sounds so
Is it
weird.
like lizards climbing up them or something, or what?
Nah. It's just it looks scary. And my sister, a lot of people might know my sister on Kiki's TV. She has a phobia of that. Like she stays across the street, and my sister, she's 33, 33, yeah. Should be 34 in September. But my sister literally call me to unclog a toilet. And sometimes they don't need unclogged. All it needs is flushed, but she's scared to flush it. I'm like, I'm about to walk all the way over here just to flush this toilet. Like, really?
Come on. You should start charging plumber fees. That'd be
I'll
like $300.
I'll watch hoof cleaning.
Hoof cleaning. That's super satisfying though. That's like wildly satisfying.
That's like on sheep and stuff, right? Like
and horses and stuff.
And horses and stuff, yeah. Them cutting it. I'd be scared when I see them. I'm like, I'm about to cut their foot. But that ain't how it works. So
I am not in the know enough to make up that.
I love that, Dysa.
To make up a Holy Trinity. Like even if I had like a top 5, I would be so short of like who deserved to be on a top 5 because like I don't listen to enough music like
who
that.
do you think makes up this generation's vocal trinity?
D-Bones Fishy said, "Did we miss your earlier comment? Let me see."
Earlier comment.
Session video for you, Australian band Radiators.
A suggestion for a reaction video for you. Have you heard of Australian band Radiators? If not, have a look at them. It's a song called I Wish I Was 17. I have not heard that. Give me head? What kind of transition? I Wish I Was 17 again, or Diamonds and Rust, or Give Me Head. It's just like, that was a complete 360 right there. Okay.
I got it written down. I'll write it down.
I actually kind of want to answer that, but I just don't know if there is a quick answer for that. Who do you think makes up makes up this generation's vocal? First and foremost, it's subjective. It's very opinionated. There is no fact about what it would be, what your Holy Trinity is.
Yeah.
So, okay, so if I asked y'all right now, everybody in the chat, what is your Holy Trinity? 3 of them. What is your Holy Trinity? Tyler, you said yours would be Ariana, Demi, Adele.
Hey, fair enough.
That's fair.
Yeah, what classifies this generation? Like, is still putting out music consistently today?
Yeah, because I heard. See, right? What classifies this generation? Because I heard people talking about how Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, and it was one more was their Trinity.
Owen's the warning. Just those 3. Just those 3 is the Holy Trinity.
The warning. They're fire, by the way. They are fire.
Oh, bro, you got to watch them off their new concert. You're gonna poop your pants.
Celine has the same vocal range to Mariah. Both are
Brandy
by a guy with a contraltra light soprano voices. I say that wrong all the time. I will never be able to say that correctly.
Marked a name in history. Singing My Heart Will Go On, a Titanic soundtrack. Yeah, Celine's in the Trinity though.
Celine is in.
But I mean, she's still doing stuff. She's still active.
I told people this before. Celine, it's impossible, and I mean it seriously. It's almost impossible without much thought for me to actually put together a top 10 all-time female singing, you know what I'm saying, like vocalists. Because, like, for instance, think about the people that's really good. There's somebody going to be missing out of that top 10. Like Angelina Jordan, there's nobody like her at her age that has that vocal ability. There's nobody like her, right? Fabian. That's funny. But how do I put Angelina in that top 10? Just hear me out for a second. When there's Aretha and Nina Simone and Billie Holiday and Mariah and Whitney and Patti LaBelle, and like, how do you squeeze somebody in there even though they're so great? Like Morissette is one of my favorite singers ever. And I actually think I do got her in my top 10. But it's not a bad thing if you don't, because there's just so many greats that you'll be missing. You know what I mean? Like you're missing greats. Like,
oh, she's got. Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, let me see what I missed.
Oh, Betty, I didn't know. I
Well,
assumed that since she had put a movie out that she was still kind of doing stuff, but it looks like she's got some health complications.
yeah. She said she might not be able to sing again.
Ugh, that's no fun.
Yeah,
Does
but
anyone
Celine,
in the chat know who Ian Tyson is? Do you know who Ian Tyson is? He did like four strong winds, Navajo rug. He's like an old
um,
country singer from like the 60s and 70s. But anyway, uh oh shoot, I had a point as to why I brought him up.
wait,
Oh,
go
um,
ahead.
I, I did like I mixed monitors for him before and after his vocal surgery, and the surgery went really well, and it was unbelievable.
Oh, that's good.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it was neat to hear him like have a falsetto again, like singing high again. It was just
That's
yeah,
my
it's just
biggest
neat.
insecurity, dude, as a vocalist. Okay, so when you as a singer, Jess, yourself, when you sing, do you ever have those moments where you are intimidated by a certain vocal moment? Like me, if I sing anything falsetto, I get scared before I get there.
Really?
Yeah, I get scared before I get there because I don't know if it's gonna come out well. I gotta shake that off.
Ah, you got to be more mindful, bro. You got
I
to be in
gotta
the
be more
moment.
mindful. I gotta shake it off. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, if I'm doing Dream On,
Mm-hmm. You're worried about the high part before it gets to the
yeah,
high
it's
part.
like say I'm already going every time, you know,
Yeah.
dream on. I'm like already, and you never supposed to be like that as a vocalist. This is why I still have insecurities, even though people know how I sing. I still have those insecurities because I'm like, this might not come out right.
Well,
Like,
if you're focused on the moment, then you can focus on getting every note correctly. Whereas if you're in the future, then you can't exactly do that, right?
right. Mm-hmm.
I remember
Mm-hmm.
like when I first started doing full nights, like when I was the sound guy,
Mm-hmm.
it was so exciting that I would just let it slip by. And all of a sudden the night was over. And like
Oh,
hadn't
okay.
tried any things I wanted to try and done any things I wanted to done. Like it was all gone. So like I really had to practice like enjoying each song, like each
Mm-hmm.
bridge, each chorus, right? So
Yeah.
I want to take this all in so I can act like I'm at a concert. I'm getting paid to be at a concert. Like
Yeah,
why am I just letting
literally.
this slip by, right? So
Yeah, I noticed that if you when you singing and you literally just get just relax and
mm-hmm.
get comfortable, even with a run, you can ace a run where you're not thinking about how the run is done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can just easily execute, even if you do it differently. Oh, I want to read this. Nick, have you noticed how demonic the music industry has become? It's very scary.
That's a pretty loaded statement, but I will agree.
Yeah,
As a general statement, I will agree.
it's with me. Like I said before, I'm it's like politics. I'm not this or that. It's sort of like this with the music stuff. I'm not really. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, people tell me all the time, did you see his eyes roll back? And I'm like, maybe he just did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like sometimes I just don't be knowing. But look at him. You can see that he's clearly a devil possessed. And I'm like, or he's just dancing
It's
around
in the
and
moment.
you know, so I don't be knowing, but you know, sometimes it can be true and sometimes it's not. I don't know. I'm not God. I'm not the higher power person. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'll be making a whole lot of money on YouTube.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. Literally. Okay, let's see. You said Tyler, Beyonce, Christina, Brandy were the turn on of the century ones, in my opinion. Okay, I like that. The vocal Bible, the vocal technician, and the blue eyed soul. I like that. That's their nicknames. They got Brandy as the vocal Bible, Beyonce vocal technician, Christina the blue eyed vocal soul singer, something like that. Okay.
I'm learning. I'm listening and I'm learning.
To me, Celine Dion marked her name in history of music by singing my heart. Was Celine Dion? I mean, I don't know what happened, but for the Celine Dion conversation, but she is one of my greats. I said this before on my channel. I can't create a top 10 off my head, but I know she's top 5 for me vocally. I don't know where at on in the 5, but I know she's in that 5.
Mm-hmm.
She's in that 5. Celine Dion can do things that very few people can do.
Mm-hmm.
Very few people can do.
Do you reacted to some Meatloaf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was you. It was
Oh,
actually
was it?
you that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay,
Uh-huh.
sneak that in there. No. I'm pretty sure it was. Someone correct me on this. I'm pretty sure it was the same songwriter that did
That's
a
surreal.
lot of the Meatloaf stuff that did A lot of the Celine stuff too.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Jim something.
he could sing too. He could sing too. And I feel like that his death was just kind of brushed past. I feel like they didn't really honor him like they should. I kind of hate that they are very selective on who they want to honor and who they don't. Because he played in like Glee and everything. Like
He was in everything, man.
Yeah.
He was in Tenacious D.
Yeah.
We had tickets to see him in like a ski town here at like one of the nice hotels, and then he passed away.
Oh wow, that's great. Wait, Tenacious D that's with Jack Black, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, Jim Steinman. Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope Celine.
He produced me, Loaf. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he wrote some Celine songs too.
Number 1, Mariah. 2,
or produced
Celine,
them or whatever. Yeah.
3, Whitney. 4, Kylie Minogue. 5, Aretha. Okay, see, that's your list. I can't argue with that. Me personally, Kylie is, I love her. She's great. She wouldn't be in my top 20, if I'm being honest. She wouldn't be vocally, she wouldn't be in my top 20. That's just my list. But she's a great singer, but I got so many, like, I mean, if I go to Nina Simone and Ella Fitzgerald and like, you know what I'm saying? You go down the jazz list and then you go to I mean, we ain't even tipped into the gospel world where Kiara Sheardy is and Karen Clark Sheardy is and Tasha Cobbs, you know what I'm saying? How do you make a top 10 greatest female
Miss
vocalist?
Bean, yeah, man, there's a bunch of them.
I mean, let's face it. Remember the Rolling Stones list that came out?
The top 100 or whatever?
Yeah. It was actually top 200, bro.
Oh, 200.
And they didn't put Celine in the top 200.
Oh, whatever.
They had Jasmine Sullivan at 100 and like 90 something.
I was gonna ask you got Jasmine Sullivan on your list?
Yeah, she's in my top 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's in my top 3.
Top 3, eh?
Yeah, that's crazy. She's in my top 3.
My number top 10 by genre.
My number 1 is Rochelle Farrell. I've always said that. Of all time, one of my favorite singers in history, Rochelle Farrell will be my number 1.
Yeah,
I think Aretha takes my number 2, and then from there it can just go any way. It can go like Celine, Whitney, Mariah. It's one of them in those places. You know what I'm saying? Like it fills the gaps somewhere in there. But then it changes because then you listen to somebody else and you like, oh, Anita Baker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and then you be like, oh, snap, Toni Braxton, Stephanie Mills,
Patti LaBelle.
It's like, how do I make this list?
Yep.
Who do I move out for this list?
My list would change depending on my mood too. Be depending on what I'm listening to, what's like kind of vibing with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be pissed at Rolling Stone. You know why? Because number 1, it is still an opinion from a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you have this is how I look at it. A lot of people, just because they're in the industry or critics, or critics, doesn't mean that they're right about stuff. I mean, if you don't put Celine Dion on the top 200 vocalist list, there is something wrong.
It's like a discrediting that happens.
There's something wrong there. Anyway, like, so if Celine is not on a top 200, she's not, how do you not make room on a 200 list? On 200, at some point, you just throwing people on there until you really get to where you want to get to. So you trying to tell me in nowhere you had room to even throw her on the list? So there was clearly a biased person. They didn't know what they was talking about. They forgot about her. I don't know. Like, Leona Lewis is great too.
Yeah, I'd love to know what like the criteria was. Like, was it based on record sales? Was it based on like at what percentages? You know.
You know what? And you know what I said to that? Because somebody said that if you went by any of it, Celine should have made the list because she has number 1 songs, number 1 album. She has I think she number 1, 2, or 3 of the biggest female tours of all time. I think she was like number 1. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even if you look at success, if you look at vocals, if you look at albums, she's performed on the biggest stages. I don't know how even in any criteria Celine wouldn't make a 200 list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. You don't put her in the top 10. Okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Not on a 200 list.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tyler Mills said Rolling Stones.
Tyler
As
Mills,
always.
is that Tyler Mills?
Oh.
You live by me, or are you just another Tyler Mills? Because I used to work with the Tyler Mills. And if that's
Just
the
sound like
case, we gotta go for some Vietnamese food because it's been a minute.
Vietnamese food.
Oh yeah, man. They got this spicy. It's like a curry beef, and it comes with like 5 spring rolls.
Mm.
And then you get a side of 2 more spring rolls, and you just feel like you're gonna die for like 4 days.
You know the problem with me and spicy foods, bro?
What's that?
Like I've contemplated so much about doing the one chip challenge, right?
What's that?
I've contemplated so much about doing the one chip challenge.
What's the one chip challenge?
You know, like where you that big spicy chip. It's like red or blue. It's in a casket box.
Oh, really? I haven't seen
you
it.
ain't never seen that?
Tyler Mills says, I wish one day we'll all be able to get together. Let me look it up. What is it? One chip challenge. Oh, this is a real thing. Oh, look at this. $42 for one chip.
Yeah, it's $42 for one chip. And it's very hot. It's very hot. And the problem with me is wait a minute, hold on. I gotta read this. Do people actually enjoy LaBelle's voice? And then you said, I genuinely can't find anything pleasant in the succession of loud noises LaBelle makes. It's unique and dramatic, but not beautiful.
I mean,
well, that's
teach your own.
That's a big opinion, but that's your opinion. Okay, but what I was saying, the one chip, yeah, it's apparently like very, very hot. You got to do some like look at some of the videos and like see people actually trying to do the like it's that hot. I mean, I broke Shaq down.
Really?
Shaquille O'Neal, like everybody.
Betty's making fun of me.
Yeah, so it's like.
Okay, I'm gonna watch one. I'll watch it right now. Who's the best one? Who's the best one?
I got you. Hold on, wait a minute. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna put it up.
Okay,
we ain't reacting, but we just we'll put that up. You know what I mean? Okay, hold up. Because it ain't nothing but a one chip challenge, right?
I never see any of these things. I got surprised with the ice bucket challenge once, and I had no idea what was going on.
You said the ice bucket challenge. Okay, share screen, whatever.
Bologna is just hot dog flavored pancakes.
First and foremost, don't ever say hot dogs again. I hate hot dogs. Y'all know this. Hot dogs is the worst thing made ever. One chip challenge. Hot dogs are horrible, man. Like, I had to tell my.
Oh, sorry. You go ahead. You go ahead.
No. I was just saying I had to tell my friends, like, get y'all kids out of that. Bologna is oh god.
We're thinking about because I really like that Hot Ones show, so we're thinking about getting.
I watch that all the time, bro.
All the time, right?
All the time.
We're thinking about getting together and doing like spicy jalapenos, like bacon wrapped jalapenos. Get like a few friends together and like just have conversations, but like eat spicy food or do something.
Yeah,
I don't know, do something entertaining.
But see, what I was about to bring up was, bro, is if I try to do like the hot challenge thing, I couldn't because it will automatically trigger my anxiety. Automatically, because if y'all know, I'm a metaphobic, so that's a fear of like actually puking. It's like a real thing or whatever. And I actually take medicine for chronic nausea, which y'all know that too. Some people might not know, but I've spoken about this show, jotted up milligrams and everything on YouTube. But it's called Zofran. And y'all are familiar with the Zofran. They used to give it to pregnant women, people in chemo and stuff like that. So I'm prescribed that, you know what I'm saying, every 3 months or something like that, because I get a certain amount. And the thing is hot stuff will generally trigger my anxiety quickly. Very quickly. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
Yeah, so
when I get like anything that gives me like a dry mouth, so like sometimes spicy food, it'll do the same thing. I get like real anxious real quick.
Yeah, like I don't know what it be about, but I'm like, what?
Or like beers. I can't drink beers anymore. It does the same thing.
Really? See, yeah. I never, I've never drank or smoked before.
Mm-hmm. That's good though.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a sensitive stomach too. Hold on. Okay, so one chip challenge. I'm just gonna put on like a compilation.
Oh wait, these are actually that spicy.
Can you hear that, Jeff?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No way, bro. Let's see what the hype is about. Are these really that spicy? Have you tried them?
No, I know they're very spicy.
Apparently they're pretty spicy. I'm gonna try them out.
Did he just get that out of a store?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, but please don't tell me she's about to puke. Okay, so I'm wait, I'm scared. Okay, I'm playing it. I'm going. It's not gonna be.
Oh no.
She good?
Yeah, she's good. She's gone.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh. She's killing it.
Oh, she on fire. Look at her. She is on fire. Oh yeah, she can't process life. Oh,
She's taking deep breaths, so
I don't know.
she's gonna get through it.
She's giving tough. She actually doing all right.
I need to get some milk. Or bread.
Is
She
her like,
made-
whole mouth blue?
She made different.
She took that a lot tougher than I would have.
It was at this moment that
Oh
he
no.
knew he fucked up.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So that's the thing, Jeff. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's in trouble.
Buddy give himself like an ulcer or something.
I got a serious infection in my mouth from that damn chip. From that damn chip to where it is inflamed and it hurts to fucking eat. See that?
Holy.
Inflammation. Inflammation all in the roof of my mouth. It fucking hurts. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know who makes the fucking. Is that even FDA approved? That chip cannot be FDA approved.
What's up, Don Music?
Oh my god! More or less, if you were fucking thinking about doing it, don't fucking do it. Because now I gotta go get a steroid. I gotta go get antibiotics.
She showed all
So yeah, fuck you want.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Let it sit there.
Right, why would right, Troy? Why would you even try? I couldn't. No.
The 2022 Paku Kaki. 5, 4, 3, 2,
She
1.
done.
Oh no.
I got some hot chip up in here. You drunk this before? It's catching up to me. Ain't nothing in there left but cup. They can take this damn head back to him. All right? I'm gonna sit back with y'all.
It's only been
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
2 minutes.
Whoa.
Oh no. Yo, my mom thinks ketchup's spicy, so there's no chance you see her on
Did he
here.
just puke?
He ran up the screen, I think, yeah.
Hold on, take it. You okay? Good morning, not kids. You okay? He needs some milk. Drink the milk. Drink the milk. Drink the milk. Drink the milk. Come on.
You know why else I would fail this challenge?
What is that?
Number one, I don't drink milk.
No. Gross.
I don't drink milk.
Gross.
So imagine me having an anxiety attack and then I have to resort to milk to cool it down. Like it just won't give, like for me.
Yeah, no thank you.
Good morning, Angela Thompson. Shout out to you.
What's up, Australia in the house?
Let's go.
Don Music's got a great channel. He plays some mad bass. He's got some
Really?
great bass tone, bro. You got a bass, don't you? Didn't you show me a bass guitar? Oh no, keyboards.
Oh, what y'all like video chatted before?
No, he's got a channel.
Oh, snap. I'm not
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up.
Yeah, let's go on it. Hold up. Don Music.
With a dash in the middle. I think he just did his first reaction video like last week too.
Don Music. Oh, with a dash in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is definitely not Don. Who the hell is this? Hold up. What?
Some Kermit the Frog shit.
How did that even relate to anything? Don Music. With a dash in the middle. It ain't Don's Tunes, right?
You might be able to click on his name in the chat.
Oh, really?
I've changed. Can you like? Is there 3 dots or anything on the side? We can pull up his channel
3 dots. Let me see.
at Don-Music.
This comment is on a guest destination. Only your guest can delete the comment, so you probably can.
No, I can't. Here, I got you.
Or if you can't, or let me see. Obviously, you can post a link and just you could probably send it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'm subscribed.
Or what's is it something that I could put like bass, guitar, or something?
Yeah, cover animosity. Here, I found it.
Okay. You said unless they shut you down. Oh yeah, I can't. Okay, here we go.
Oh, can you click on that?
Nope, it just has show comment.
Oh, can I send it in the private chat maybe?
Yeah, see if you can do that.
Or here, I can just present actually.
Oh, there we go. Boom, got it.
Oh, you can do that? Okay.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this copy here. So it doesn't bring that up. Boom here. Boom, boom.
You want to put in in the URL.
Boom.
You got it.
Ha! Got you, bro.
There you
All right,
go.
now let's explore. What do you have here?
I'm gonna pull myself off this again. I just gotta take a walk.
Go ahead,
Lights
you
are
good.
still bothering me.
You good? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You good? Nemophilia. This is one of your songs?
Which song?
Don Music. I'm gonna just pew. I haven't been taken down yet. He's like, pew. I'm just gonna click on one of these. That's just a day ago.
Oh yeah, it's a reaction.
Oh, is this you? Oh, is this him reacting to it?
Yeah, he does have bass covers on there though. Oh no, here we go.
Oh, crap.
Covers.
Who's that? That isn't the warning. No, I'm actually going to look at another song by a different band.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get Don on.
Again, it's my choice.
So
one of my favorite bands. Relatively new.
Oh, that was the intro. Okay, my bad.
Other bands around.
Grab the one of him playing, man. He's got a great
is-
instrument tone.
okay, one of him playing like this one.
Is there like the one's called Animosity, I think?
Animosity. Ah, here we go.
There you go. This is by The Warning, if anyone's curious.
By The Warning. It's cool to like check out people that's like in the chat, like
In the chat,
seeing,
yeah.
like what they actually do too.
He's playing fingerstyle. He's not playing with a pick, so I think it's way harder.
So I'll just drown my sorrows in a non-existent world. To be dead.
Isn't your internet hardwired over there?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like, wait, what?
Look at his fingers working.
Wait, hold up. Why is it doing that?
Okay, I'm gonna pull myself off the stream. I gotta get out of here for a
Go
second.
ahead. Take your walk. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go back to that. Let me just hear what was going on. So well to make it sound, because that sounds like it's so a part of the song. Like it sounds so like mixed very well. Like how did you do that? Like it ain't louder than the song or nothing. Like it's like perfectly in there. It sounds like it's a part of the song. That's crazy. Yeah, you crazy, dude. You're actually really, really talented. Very, very talented, bro. You are. Yeah, it sounded like super pro done. It sounded super pro done. I actually liked it that. We ain't doing reactions. I just wanted to check out Don because he's one of our supporters, and I was actually interested in seeing like what his music sounded like. Well, I'll be doing some live reactions. I'm gonna say, I wonder if Jess want to join in for live reactions sometime this week. We'll be doing that because we want to do them before March is up. and get some more in. If not, I'll be doing it sometime. I'm probably maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh, there you
What's
go.
up? What's up?
Just like, woo, add me back in.
Melbourne,
good?
Australia. All kinds of Australia.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm back now.
So do the lights? Do they like trigger your anxiety or anything like that?
So, kind of, yeah. So, when I didn't have this light here, my eyes apparently couldn't really focus, and it was giving me like vertigo almost, and I'd get migraines from it. And then that was making me like super anxious. But I had it's a funny story. I was laughing, but I went to watch my buddy's first powerlifting meet yesterday, and I was cheering and screaming and yelling so loud that I had a full on panic attack. I was like shaking. I had to go sit in my truck, and I was killing myself laughing. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like I'm literally just like so hyped that I'm shaking. My hands are sweating. My socks were soaked. Like, you know, your heart's beating, like all of it, right? So I had to go hang out at Dave's for a bit and chill out, but no, it was a great event. But I'm still getting it a bit from yesterday.
That's good, bro. How's Dave been doing, bro?
Dave's good, man. His record, he sent me one of his songs. If he was here, I'd play it.
Yeah.
But he sent me one of his finals. It was really good.
Oh man, I love that. Shout out to you, Phil Deval from Spain. There's a lot of people from Spain here. Okay.
Spain's on my bucket list.
Captain Adadale.
I don't even know if I have a reason why.
I have no clue how to pronounce that.
Adelaide,
Australia here. Shout out to y'all. What's going on, Marnie Ash?
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a picture from my buddy's meet. I was super proud of him.
I'm glad to see y'all like really getting that stuff, man. Pushing and going. Like I can't wait to really reach that level. Like I said, my first time actually being in the studio was with my boy Jonah, like an actual like studio, like, and that was such an experience. I didn't even tell everybody that. Oh, Captain, you know y'all gonna definitely get more John Farnham reactions. That's my boy, one of my favorite singers of all time. He's on a list of my Patreon and I think PayPal, so you'll be seeing him very soon.
Best Beyonce reactions. We appreciate that.
I appreciate that. Like I said before, I haven't done a whole lot of more new ones unless she put something new out, because I'm where Jesse is. I was then where Jesse is now. You know what I mean? That's where I was way back then. Now it's like I've seen everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen everything. Like it's stuff that I still got to tell Jess. Like you got to see. I mean, I've seen the movies. I've seen, you know,
that's what I'm trying to get next. Concerts. Yeah. I figured out how to record like anything that I hear in my headphones. I can record the audio, but it's got this like whistle to it. I just can't get away from it. But once I get rid of that, then I'll be able to do like movie nights and stuff. And
that'd be interesting.
A Renaissance performance, that'd be cool.
Watch this. This is about to be a funny. This is my little 8-year-old cousin. I'm gonna answer this live.
Michael Bolton, writing this down.
Hello. Hello. What's up, buddy?
What you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I'm recording.
How you know I'm recording?
You did answer my phone 5,000 times.
Why are you calling 5,000 times?
Why are you calling like 5,000 times?
So guess what?
What?
I got bored of it. The gun felt like it wasn't fair.
Wait, speak up. I can't hear you.
Earlier, it kind of wasn't fair.
You played a gun game and it wasn't fair?
Not earlier, I felt like it wasn't fair.
Oh, why are you talking like a baby? You're 8. Like
I'm not.
You are. You're talking like a baby. You literally. Where's the energy at from Fortnite? Yeah, Buster. Yeah. You see this kid when he on Fortnite.
Dude, we got to set up a gaming night. To stream a gaming night.
What games you play?
I'll play whatever game you want to play.
Really?
Yep.
I play.
Oh yeah, he can't hear me.
Yeah,
Is you watching? You know I'm live, right, Tez?
Oh, no, I didn't. No.
Yeah, I'm live. That's why I thought you actually was looking at me. I'm live.
That's so funny.
Well, I have Apex. I got Call of Duty 2. I got Fall Guys. I got Fortnite. I got King Beast. Got Sim 3. Hogwarts, Minecraft Legends coming soon. Overwatch 2.
Minecraft sucks. Can I just say that real quick?
Yeah, Overwatch 2 installing and
You
Roblox.
just ignore me.
I said yeah.
Oh, you don't like Minecraft either?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't like it.
Let me tell you something, Don. Okay, so this kid here, there's no, like, okay, I don't know if people play Fortnite. I mean, I think people are much older in here in the chat, but if you play Fortnite and you know those people that's like builders and they and build all super high and stuff, that's him. That's him. He's the one that's beating us.
He's one of those.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I got you.
But yeah, you're in front of you're talking in front of people.
We can all hear you. He can't hear me though.
We can all hear you. And unless you're looking at you should be able to hear my boy Jess if you're looking at the live. Which you're not because you're
I am. What do you mean?
Oh, you looking at it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
60s and 70s. Yeah, you gotta do some 60s and 70s reactions, bro.
But yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and call you back.
Top 5 favorite artists all time.
Tess, I'm gonna call you back, okay? Don't play. You watching me. You hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Troy God of War. Oh
Okay.
yeah, he's a God of War guy.
I'll call you back.
Yeah, top 5 favorite of all time. Any artist.
Okay.
Any genre, any rule.
Top 5. Okay, you going first?
I'll do one. And I'm gonna explain it though, because the thing is I don't listen to them all the time.
Okay.
But they're the reason that I got into music and playing guitar. So I would put like AC/DC in somewhere in my top 5.
Okay.
I would put them up there. And also, I don't think there's a song that they've ever released that I've not liked. So that would be definitely one of mine.
I like that. Okay, for me, we talking about artists, meaning just overall, right?
Yep. Any category you want.
Michael Jackson is number 1. Beyoncé is number 2.
You can do the whole list.
That's all in terms of like when I think of like artists and 2 of the greatest performers in history, Michael Jackson is number 1 for me of artists. Yeah, and then I would back, like I said, Beyonce, and then I would Prince in there. But I gotta really think about the other ones. But
so
yeah.
are you now? Is this like a list, like a personal list, or are you trying to say like if this was your list that was published to the world, this would be the biggest 5?
It's well, I mean, for me, it's just my personal list.
Your personal, okay.
My personal list. Like I said before, it's super subjective on if this could be the. I mean, I think for the most part, I think the world kind of is of agreement with the Michael and Beyonce in terms of them being 2 of the greatest performers. It's like it's always a battle, those 2, So
we were in Seattle once, and they had the whole Thriller scene basically rebuilt, and you could walk through it and see like all the different setups and all the fits and everything. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Fun fact, bro. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
So in 2019, was that when I was sick? Off for 7 months? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. So in 2019, when I was like really, really sick, and I got diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. For 7 months, I was put off work on sick leave. And that's, and I actually left YouTube for a year. I just disappeared. And as I got better towards the end, my exercise was Thriller. I would be in the house. So I know that dance from top to bottom. Now,
Yeah,
will
you
it
do.
look right? I don't know, but I know the dance from top to bottom.
I love that.
You know, like it's literally my one of my favorite dances ever. Like I've learned a lot of Michael's stuff as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I was actually I was a dancer kid when I was young. Everybody was like, "Oh, Dominic can do the robot and the tick and knowledge." Like he was cold, like as the dancer. You know, I wasn't. You know, it wasn't really about the singing way then. It was like, "Oh man, we dancing." Dominic is like a cold dancer, so it was like that. Yeah.
So what's it gonna take to get to see you dance again?
It's not gonna take anything.
No?
But no, I mean, it's gonna take a lot.
Oh, you mean it's not going to take anything because it's not going to happen?
Yeah. Yes. No. I'll be 35 in 2 months.
It's not going to happen.
The back. It's. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Michael Jackson. I got a game for y'all. Tell us, say this or that, right? Do a this or that.
All right.
So basically, shark or alligator.
Are we eating? Are we trying to protect ourselves?
So
are
if you okay, you gotta. Oh, okay. Hold on. This is a good
underrated
way to
and deserve
it.
shine. Yeah.
What is it?
The Glorious Sons they're from Canada. I showed you that. Remember that song Lightning?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That was fire. Shout out to Dr. Cap. Yes, love her.
What's up? More Australia?
She is one of my most supportive people ever when I'm sick. That's one thing I love about our supporters. Like, because throughout all of our supporters, we got people that's therapists. And like, because I remember when I got this racist letter in the mail, I think I told you about that.
You told me about that, yep.
And I've never had so many specialists that were supporters that was like behavior specialists, handwriting specialists, like so they could tell like all this stuff. I had like a detective hit me up, like, do you want to do something? Like it was just so many like things.
That's
like
so wild, man.
That was crazy. Like
wild.
And it was like, you know, so it's kind of cool to have like that support group behind you. And Dr. Cap is the same. Like when I got diagnosed with diabetes type 2, you know, she helped me out with a lot of stuff. When I was hit with the anxiety stuff, she helped me out with a lot of stuff. She knew the medicines and what they do. And when I was sick, I would ask her questions. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of good as much as they watch us and, you know, and we make them happy. A lot of times, like I lean on them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of cool to have that support group. Chuck Atkins, shout out to you. No context, just alligator.
The warning, I agree, is underrated. It happens like in my life too. I'll like because that last live concert that the Warning did, their guitar tone was unbelievable. That whole recording, and I put it on for a friend of mine, and he immediately dismissed it because of how he feels about a different band that he thinks that they're gonna fill the industry shoes of. And it's like, bro, just listen to this. Like this is incredible. And then by the end of it, he's all curious and he's asking all these questions. Like, come
all
on,
right,
man.
Don, peace, brother.
You just like you're asleep.
Do I know Shantae Moore? She's a very Shantae's got a man at home. Hey, good to me. That song? Of course I know Shantae Moore. Who doesn't know Shantae Moore?
Okay, Nick, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Not this or that, but if it was a fight for your life, what animal do you think you could win against? Like a fair fight, but you would come out on top.
Where my mind went, it became impossible very fast. I was on Bear and I was like, I'm dead.
Yep.
So I was like,
it'd be over quick though.
It'd be very, very over quick. I just have to play dead.
My Australian friends, y'all have to let me know because I said kangaroo the other day because I've been taking Muay Thai and I was like, I would love to do some boxing. You know what I mean?
I literally was about to say kangaroo, bro.
Because it'd be like boxing a person, you know?
Yeah, that. I was about to say that.
My dog would win. My dog would beat me. He beats me all the time. He bites my wrist, and then all of a sudden my hand doesn't work anymore, and then he sits on top of me. He's 145 pounds. Yeah, my dog beats me every single time. Kangaroo would kick me through a wall. And see, that's what I'm scared of. If it was just like standing, just like boxing. They're pretty beefy though, those kangaroos.
I want to say kangaroo, but they'll beat me on stamina. You know, so I have to
because you're not gonna get a haymaker in.
I think I'll fight a sloth.
A sloth.
And they're so beautiful, like you know, like
I've met a bunch of sloths. Yeah,
they are so beautiful. So it's like, why would you want to fight them? But I feel like I could just go around you and put you in the headlock real quick, and you be turning really slow, so you won't like. I don't know.
Is I hope I pronounced this right. Is Alia still in the chat? Alia. When I was in Costa Rica, we met a whole bunch of sloths. They're gorgeous animals. Yeah, they can't live in. I think it's the three-toed ones can't live in, or the three-clawed ones, or whatever they call them, can't live in human captivity because like they won't survive. But the two-toed ones can, or something, or vice versa. But anyways, yeah, man, adorable.
Chuck, I can say it. I sent Nick a koala video. See, I don't. Oh, you know what? I got one.
What's that?
They're cute as hell, but I think I could take on a panda.
A panda? I don't know, man. It's still a bear, though.
It's still a bear.
That's still a bear.
But it's smaller, so I feel like, but they got claws and stuff.
Bro, I got some Canada gooses in my yard every once in a while that put up a fight too.
Holy crap. Like, see, Jesus Christ, that's actually a really hard question because, like, really, who can we beat up? Like, I was going to say ostrich, but no, he'll catch me very quick. So it's like, nope. I'm not running from. Not you saying ostrich right when I said ostrich.
Ostrich. What's the weirdest or most boring reaction you've ever gotten requested?
Wait, real quick. Wait, you said koalas aren't bears?
They're like marsupials or something, right?
The hell is that?
I don't know. Marsupial.
Not you saying a rat. That's my little cousin Ted. He's under his mother's account. You need to change your name.
Are a member of the mammalian infra class. Holy, it's been a minute since I've been in school.
Marsupials, not bears. I have no clue what a marsupial is. They have a pouch, so marsupial. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cute.
And now you said,
what's the weirdest or most boring reaction you've gotten? So here's the thing, because I like to talk, I'm going to tell a story. So my fiance used to work for the like city recycling program, and one day they got a paid tour of our like waste and recycling like building or like units and everything. And apparently it's like super up to speed. They've invested all this money into it. And it's all like super efficient and all this stuff. And there was all these people complaining, and they were like, "This is nasty. This is gross. This is just garbage." And she just kind of took it in for what it was, and she had a really good day. And she got paid for her day, and she got to go home early, and she's got to see all this like new technology, and she's just like for what it is, it's cool. And I just went, that's a really, really neat perspective, you know? So for me, it's like I try not to put my own listening lens on when I'm listening to something. Like I'm trying to fall into the moment and see like what's like why are all these things happening? Like why are they doing the things they're doing? And there are times where I have nothing to talk about except for the microphone on the guitar amp.
Yeah. You know what? I've grown so much as a person with a listening ear for vocalists, because I grew up and technical stuff was always a big deal, even outside of reaction. You know, when I'm watching TV and I hear somebody do a run, it's like, oh, did you hear that run, mama? Did you hear that run? This? And you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, listen to all that range, that power, blah, blah, blah. Everything was like that. And I've learned throughout my channel to, I've grown into adapting to voices that's not necessarily super technical. That's not, you know what I'm saying, that can do a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that. Just the beauty of their voices and stuff like that. And the music. And appreciating what's around it that complements the voice too, because sometimes I said this before, like the band is the meat, you know what I'm saying, and the singer is the tray, you know what I'm saying, that's holding the meat, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I kind of yeah. So you know,
some of y'all are too hard on yourselves. My first performance ever might have been my biggest performance ever, and it was guaranteed my worst performance ever.
Really?
Guaranteed. My brother literally, like, when my parents were like anxious about, I'm kind of outing people here. They were anxious about me not being able to sing in key. My brother literally thought I brought the wrong key to the stage. That's how it went.
He said, "Well, that's not the key." That'd be funny. Hold on, let me.
It is what it is. Just got to throw yourselves to the wolves. Keep going.
One of the worst voices you've ever heard? That's hard.
I went to a live show in town the other day, and that was one of the worst voices.
I'm dead. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. Like, no one's tried to play games with me, so everyone I've listened to has been like a pretty good singer.
Yeah, nobody is like the worst singer I've ever.
Some people do stuff that like I don't understand. The music that I have the hardest time with is like when it's really, really heavy sexual innuendos. Like when it's like, you know what I mean?
I'll be honest, and she doesn't even fall under this category. But for a very long time, I was not a fan of Britney Spears' voice. For a because she was just, you know, at one point I remember they played her mic feed, and she was just everywhere. It was just off key, pitch was crazy, like out of breath, like everything was just bad. So like I said, I don't really know. I don't know if she falls under the worst singer I've ever heard. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't know. Hell, too far in there now, you know. I know Nick.
What's up, Sean? Welcome to the party.
Wait, I didn't like Kevin Mitchell from Jebediah. Not at all. Really?
Was that the one? Was that the Australian one that you got a podcast off of or something?
No, that was Matt and Alex, but they were actually not singers.
Yeah.
They were actually. Wait a minute, let me see something real quick.
Sean made it to the party. Who else we got? Jordan sung a solo years ago and have yet to listen back to it. Come on, man. How you supposed to know? How you supposed to know?
My voice is the worst. I sung my friend Gerald got a pretty terrible voice. Actually,
I know Dave's not watching this. He was trying to help me. He was trying to help me with some singing the other day. We're just chatting. What's up, Elizabeth?
You definitely do not.
We're just chatting.
The worst singing voice I've ever heard. Jess, you actually can really sing.
I appreciate that. I'm getting back into shape.
Yeah, so that's that.
We were talking about an animal that you thought that you would have a fair fight with. And then now we pivoted into the worst singers we've either listened to or reacted to.
And keep them coming because this is fun.
Keep them coming, yeah.
Fun fact, something like 90% of koalas in the wild have chlamydia. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yep.
I actually like to watch bamboos eat the what is it? The big stalk of celery or grass or what is it?
The Real Estate Insider. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Hey.
I just tried to say like 4 words at the same time.
Shout out to you for the $2.99 to my boy Jess.
Are you jumping back in? Are you home yet? You gonna come on or what?
Wait, who is that?
He's my buddy Lamb.
Oh,
great dude. Yeah, great dude. I sent him the link. I usually don't like when singers use too much of a stylized voice, especially if it seems forced.
Where we at?
So like if I'm trying to do like too much of like a dark tone and it just sounds like I'm just trying to force this kind of sound, or if I'm trying to sing like in a register that I shouldn't be singing in, like which one? Probably both. Still
I'm not a fan of Jennifer Lopez's singing either, but she's definitely not the worst singer I've ever heard.
I also think that people have moments, right?
I agree with that because Jennifer sung at something for the president or something, and she actually sounded all right. Like I was like, oh, okay, Jennifer sounds really good here. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I tell people this all the time when it comes to reactions, but I mean, not seeing it ever. When you send me something, if I don't like it, it could just be just that one because you sent me just one request. So it's like, that was just my first impression. But what if they're really good? You know what I'm saying? Doing something else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. Beyonce has this song, you reacted to Dangerously in Love, right? Mm-hmm. She has this one song called Hip Hop Star
Mhm.
that I hated. It's like, I can never not. So if I would have first heard that song, I'd have been like, who is this? Not realizing that this is the same woman who can sing Etta James, Trust in Me, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by first impressions matter. If you sent me that as my first, I'd be like, well, who the hell is this? Not realizing that she can actually do some damage vocally. She is crazy good. Like, there's a very big difference. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a big fan of Taylor Swift either.
I also,
her voice.
excuse me. I also find that some people like they're great singers, but they can't write for themselves.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like, and LaShawn is the one that sponsored me, inspired me for this. Like Taylor Swift, same thing, man. I've been to a Taylor Swift concert. She's a great singer. Like, she can sing perfectly in key. All that stuff is not for me.
Yeah.
But I would love to hear some of her songs. She did a crossover performance with Def Leppard, and Def Leppard doing some of her songs was actually pretty cool.
That's fire. I actually like Def Leppard. When
Love
I
Def
actually
Leppard.
I think I did 2 reactions of theirs before, and that was actually like really dope. I was like, oh, they're pretty good. Like,
what do you think of the Warning? We already talked about the Warning. The Weeknd.
I like him. He actually sounds really, really similar to Michael Jackson.
Because I saw a few posts, and I kind of got like shit roasted for this, but saying that The Weeknd was the new Michael Jackson.
Oh, so you said?
I didn't say that. I would no.
First of all,
no. I did not say that.
Yeah.
Nobody clipped that. Nobody cut that up to say like.
Yeah, don't try.
Not what I
don't
think.
test us, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. First and foremost, I would like to point out The Weeknd's tone is similar to Michael's. His vibrato is similar. He is not the kind of singer Michael is. And first of all, we got to talk about
performer.
Yeah. You got to talk about which Michael we talking about, because we know Baby Michael was. That boy could hit some Aretha notes. We talking about Baby Michael. But the other Michael, you know what I'm saying? Michael, as he got older and his voice matured more. No. The Weeknd doesn't. No, he's not.
No.
No.
Mariah Carey does do a great cover of Bring It On the Heartbreak. Great song. Oh my God. The vocals in that, bro.
Stop it. Stop the press. Wait a minute. Def Leppard is the ones that did that?
You're bringing on the heartache. You know that
That's
one.
one of my favorite Mariah Carey songs.
Def Leppard, bro. Oh, bro. There's another one that I wanted to talk about up here. This is a good
I didn't
statement.
know Def Leppard sung that.
Oh, yeah, man. You should pull up 10 seconds of it. It might get blocked, though.
It probably would get blocked. Maybe do it on my phone. Hold on.
Do you all agree that it is a better time nowadays to be an artist, but more difficult to be a legend or an icon these days because the industry is oversaturated? Yes and no. I think that it is more available for there's more niches available to the wide audience now. It's not just like whatever is pumped on the radio. You know what I mean? It's not whatever Rogers or like in Canada thinks is like what we want to listen to. So I think that like you get these niches like this Prolifia. It's music that I can't listen to more than a song or two, but it is unfriggin' believable. The guitar playing in it, and now you have this niche of these guitar players, these like virtuosos who have millions and millions and millions of subscribers. But I don't know if they'll be an icon. I don't know if there'll be another Slash. I don't know if someone will change the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if someone will come in and create so much noise that now we do things different. I don't know if that'll happen again, right?
What I don't like, I like that answer too. What I don't like is a lot of times there's a bunch of recency biasness, and we tend to not like us actually, but like in general, like the people of today, even critics and all them, they tend to bump legends out of the way, putting people that have not had the same accolades and have not done the amount of work, they tend to put them over certain artists that has been doing this for so long. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a perfect example.
What's up, Mackenzie? I just want to say hi to Mackenzie quick.
There was a big argument about Eminem being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I think it was like a Dolly Parton and Eminem thing. And I remember Dolly wanted to take her just bow. She just wanted to just kind of gracefully bow out, because she just feel like there's people more deserving. In my opinion, who is more deserving in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame than Dolly Parton? Like, I mean, It's like, you know what I'm saying? I know some of her music, you know, like a little bit, but I know she's a legend. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, why is there, and you know, and people put up a big fight for Eminem to be in there. Now Eminem deserves to be in there too. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, that's for a bunch of big time stars, like, you know what I'm saying? That, and I, you know, I mean, not big time stars, but legends, legends, you know what I'm saying? That have
like game change, like Kiss and all these
yeah,
are the ones that I just know of off the top
like,
of my head. But
like for instance, you can see, okay, let's just take this stupid list. It's stupid. But Adele was number 23 on the Rolling Stones 200. That's fine. That could be an okay placement for her, for me. But it was the disrespect for the other legends. And when a lot of them spoke on it, like Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills, and they told him there was like Adele's ranked 23, and he was just like,
Shaka Khan had a great reaction to that list.
Yeah, oh my God. Jesus Christ. She's very outspoken, ain't she?
I love it though. I love that energy.
Yeah, so why is my Wi-Fi symbol showing like it's low, but I'm hot, like wired right into it? I mean, ain't nothing happening. Everything is still fine.
You're a little glitchy on my side.
Is it glitchy?
The odd time, yeah.
Really?
Are you on the Wi-Fi setting instead of like
Oh, on here. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, because that's showing Wi-Fi on my computer is actually directly connected. But I don't know, maybe on here I was supposed to select a different thing.
So I think there's like, yeah, back to the icon and legend thing. Like, I like, okay, to be like an icon or like these big titles that people get, I think it's more than just like an audience appeal now. Like, you kind of have to have like a good personality. You kind of have to make the right decisions. You have to put on like the right face when you're in public. Like all these things, you have to guide your audience to like better things. These are what make you kind of a superstar now, right? It's more about like the celebrity of the
cap, I do,
or whatever you want to call that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I said, Shaka Khan is a legend. People don't understand Shaka all the way from Rufus and Shaka Khan. You know, she is a legend. Shaka is one of the big diva singers. She was considered one of those diva singers back in the day, you know. You know, so you know, a lot of them I do think should be, you know, more revered than some of these newer artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I, you know, because I always keep it real. That's why I always have such a strong opinion on Adele. As much as I love her, I've always felt a certain type of way about how sometimes critics or the industry push her vocally above so many people that how can I wire, you know, like say this without it coming off like, because I said this before. Y'all can hear me, right? Everything good?
Yeah, you're good. We're listening.
Adele has one of the most beautiful voices ever. That is very clear. You say Adele can't sing, you're just completely losing your mind. It's the dumbest thing ever said. But I really hate when I look at somebody, like for instance, in this generation, they will put in no matter what list you look on, Adele is always going to be way above Jasmine Sullivan.
That becomes a taste thing, man. But like, I just don't. I think that one could do what the other could, and the other couldn't do what the other does.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But see, that was my thing, and I remember K. Michelle touched on this, and it's just trailing it into a bit of this the white thing. You know what I'm saying? Where if she was a black artist, she wouldn't be put on that high of a pedestal for singing how she sings. But a lot of people see it as she's a white, you know, she's a white woman, beautiful voice. You know what I'm saying? We don't hear this kind of thing a lot. You know what I'm saying? I remember K. Michelle pointed that out. You know what I mean? Like, she's an R&B singer, and she pointed that out. She was like, now, if I was Adele, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't nearly be getting that kind of reaction, because I see it sometimes in terms of, not in terms of white or black or race thing, but I see it and I'm like, I look at Adele, I watched her Grammy performance, and I noticed she started off key. That's fine. People do that all the time. And she started over. But I was like, people never critique Adele when she runs out of breath, when she does. Like, Adele kind of gets these passes a lot of the time. Now, again, Adele she has one of the most beautiful voices. I think the second album that she made, or I'm sorry, not second, you know that, oh my God, I can't believe it. That's one of my favorite albums that she's ever made. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just watch how a pedestal they put her on. You know what I'm saying? Like there was. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on now. Like for instance, like there was this big Beyonce and Adele debacle going all over the internet. Like, I don't know if you remember. It was like, can Adele out-sing Beyonce? The question, like the answer to that is factually no. She cannot out-sing. It's okay for you to say if you think you prefer her voice better than Beyonce's over it. If you are saying out-sing, she can't.
Like if it's like if it's a university exam and you're getting graded on these things, like yeah, Beyonce's gonna win.
But I hate the way that sometimes some people who don't have much music knowledge, it takes for some musical people to come out and be like, why is that even a question? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? But then these critiques who think they're know-it-alls come out and try to say something. And it's like a person, me. It's like me who is Mama.
If she's in here. Oh, she's listening.
Oh yeah, she probably is. Hello.
What's up, Rob? I saw Rob Shields snuck in here too. What's up, buddy?
Robert Shields, shout out to you.
I gotta take another walk again. I'm starting to get squirrely again.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You know, anytime you need to talk. We just chatting. But Grammys equal scammies, so no one can change my mind on that. Well, yeah, that's a whole nother different kind of topic. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just a simple fact that like I think even with how these people are, with like the critics are, they always ranking certain people like Adele above people who are really crazy vocalists. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just wildly weird to me. You can say you prefer Adele's voice over Beyonce's. You can say, I like her voice better. You cannot factually say that Adele can out-sing Beyonce. She cannot out-sing Beyonce. You put them two on stage, you wouldn't even hear Adele because Beyonce's voice is too powerful. We know the extent of her voice and where it goes. She has the higher octaves. That's just how it is. But and like I said, it's just a wild thing when people do stuff like that. Yeah. I best new artist next year, The Warning, year after Angelina Jordan. I would love for Angelina Jordan to be one of the best new artists because I feel like she deserves it, but I think she got to be in the industry probably. You know, like let's say for instance she's in the industry. She could very much be revered as that because Angelina Jordan, she's so laid back. She sits in that pocket of a Nora Jones and all them, not singing wise, because I actually think Angelina has more to offer vocally. But you remember Nora Jones had such a beautiful voice. You know what I'm saying? And she's just really, really great. And that's the same thing. Hey, Mama Linda. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's all subjective. You know what I'm saying? But factually, there is no way that you can sit here and say that somebody can out-sing somebody. It's like me saying that Beyonce can out-sing Patty. No, Beyonce can't out-sing Patty. I can say I prefer her voice more or prefer her voice over Aretha, which that would be ridiculous too. But it's just like, no. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate the super sticker. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You could prefer it, but to flat out say somebody out-sings this person when clearly we know how high their belting range is crazy. What is your top 5 favorite vocalists? That's hard. I don't know if I can name, because I'm telling you, my list will change every time I hear a different person. Oh, we in here just talking about all kinds of stuff, Jamie. Oh, let me see. Zymes, bioengineering. Okay. Ms. Linda, Marks and Zetilin. Wait. Zeatlin. DJ Turtle, my little dog, gonna whip. Hold on, let me put it on a big thing. My little dog gonna whip me into shape. It's sad when you have to bump up your exercise so you don't get winded walking through the busiest airport in the world. ATL, here I come. Okay, I see you. I see you coming to the A. I know people ask me that all the time. And it gets harder and harder, Jamie, every time. Like, how do you put together? My top 5 is not as hard as the top 10. Because I know that Rochelle Farrell is in there, Aretha, Jasmine Sullivan, Celine, and I'm thinking Whitney would be in the top 5. Now, everybody else would be harder. Everybody else would be very harder because we have so many greats out there. We have Anita Baker and Toni Braxton and Morissette, Angelina Jordan. You have and we talking about female wise, Delta Goodrum. We got. Did I even say Mariah? Mariah. Like, we have so many. Like, there's so many. Tina Arena. There's so many spaces to go. Oh, I like this question. Hold up. I'm posting it, Jamie. I don't have Renaissance tickets. Don't remind me, man. I missed the Kentucky one. I tried to click on there and then it wasn't there. I'm right by Louisville. Oh, can you hear me?
Where'd you try to go? What's up, Jamie? People can ask questions like, would we rather be to heaven while we're alive or earth once you're dead? Earth once I'm dead. I want to make sure my loved ones are okay with me being gone.
Would you be able to visit heaven once while you are alive or earth once you are dead? I'm going to say earth because from a technical standpoint, I don't know what heaven really is. If that makes sense.
Would you rather go, like, at your life now, like if you woke up tomorrow, would you rather be blind or would you rather be deaf?
Holy shit. Probably deaf.
Really?
Yeah. I need to see.
Ooh.
And I think with being deaf, I think I can learn.
You could be like Beethoven?
Sign language and stuff.
You still do music somehow?
I don't know.
I'd rather be blind. I've seen lots of things. I'd like to hear my fiance's voice in the morning. I want to hear my cats purring when they're going to bed. Yeah. I couldn't let go of those things.
But you could also see them too. But I don't know. Hey, that's a...
Earth is ghetto.
Earth is so ghetto, bro.
Wait until you watch that Malaysian flight documentary.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
It's gonna it's not gonna freak you out, but it's pretty wild.
And don't get me wrong, to redo my statement, I'm not saying that there isn't a heaven. I feel it, that there is a heaven. I'm just saying, if you had me choose, I would really go deep into thought, saying like, what if I go up there and it's not what I think?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, then I just wasted that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want to be in heaven with Jesus.
T-Bones, I feel ya. I know Nick and I struggle with this stuff. We talk about this too. That's why we want to do these lives. So, does your phone give you your screen time? Your average screen time?
What, like the like how long we've been doing this?
No, like does it tell you how long you're on your computer and your phone in a day?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
I'm
or
like,
it might probably.
I'm just got down to 10 hours a day, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm trying to do my best. But it's a lot, man. Between filming, editing, uploading, trying to do some like original content. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun though.
T-bone fishies. Yes, we do actually. We're just you guys really don't engage a lot to your subscribers on your live chat, do you? We do. We're actually talking to a lot of them right now.
No, he's saying on the regular thing, but on the lives we do lots.
Oh, you
like
guys don't
comments
really
and
engage
stuff.
a lot.
Yeah, I try to keep up. Your
Wait,
phone
is that what
user-
he's saying?
Yeah. On your live chats, you do. I think so.
Because the do ya made me think that he was just saying like
That's how I took it.
Is that what you meant? Like T-Bone? That way I could clarify that up.
So I find that like my adrenaline wears off by the time I'm done film or editing my videos, and then from there it's like it feels like work doing the thumbnail. So I like doing the thumbnail, but that's where like that's where the work part starts for me. It's like from filming to posting. Like depending on how many videos. If I'm doing like 5, 6, 7, it probably is like it's probably like a 4 or 5 hour turnaround.
Don't get mad at him, Jay. Jamie is so feisty. Jesus, I don't know. We don't know if he meant it that way. Like, he's cool. He's cool.
No,
but if you did mean it the way Jesse was saying or the way I'm thinking, we engage him with everybody right now. We looking at the comments.
Yeah, that's why we want to do this stuff. That's why we just want to do it.
Yeah, that's why we didn't want to do
yeah.
any like actual reactions.
I might have missed a question.
Let's see. Wait, let me go back up.
Would you rather be fluent in all languages or be a master of every musical instrument? I would rather be a master of all languages because I appreciate watching people be freaks in instruments more because I can't do it. If I could do it, I would sit there and critique them, and I don't want to be that person.
Literally the same with me.
That's how I feel. I would love to be able to, like, if I could just walk up to you and we could communicate like effectively. That's what I want.
Oh my God,
love that.
That right there.
And like even take that into like districts. Like if I go to the east of Canada, they talk differently than I do, and I would love to just blend in.
Yeah,
and just be one of them and just be able to communicate the way they communicate and just like yeah, man, I would absolutely love that.
I would prefer. I mean, would you rather be fluent? I'll take that over a whole lot of things. Like
I would take that probably over most things.
Like even me being a singer, like singing, like I would take that over that. I've been singing for a long time, but I would take learning different languages. Like, oh yeah, let me see who else.
DJ Turtle's being funny.
Here's a
telepathically with animals. Yeah, we just watched El Canto.
Yes,
El Canto the other day, and when the kid gets his gift and he can talk to all the animals, it made me so hype.
That little animated movie is so satisfying at night when your house is clean because all the colors and stuff, bro. Like, I'm a big Disney head, bro. I'm gonna admit it. Here's a good question: have either of you seen Ren's Chinchilla cover of Sexual Healing? I haven't.
And what do you think?
You're a reactor, so react. No, but that's something that I will do. There's some important things I actually got to talk to you about.
What's that?
Regarding that, this is gonna be privately though. This is actually pertaining to like the YouTube stuff behind the scenes. Like,
you save that.
Let's see what we got.
My family's all French, and like I feel awful that I can't speak a lick of it.
Really?
Yeah. My dad's real French.
My ass can barely talk English sometimes.
That's what I say. My grandpa says you have to learn pirate French, and then you can learn regular French, and then maybe if you're lucky, you can learn France French.
I took German in school and didn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if my heart is not into something, no matter what it is.
Oh, it's Encanto. I said El Canto, my bad. But yeah. Sorry. Hey,
yeah, Encanto.
My bad.
I know, Jamie. It does move when I touch the desk, don't it?
Bruh,
constantly moves.
Bruh, go on the newer website and use BEL20 and you can save yourself 20% on a camera stand. Help a boy out,
It does move. Actually, I got it. I don't even have to have it this high. It's sitting on. Let me tell you what it's sitting on. Hold on.
I'm not going to do an office tour because my office is real bad right now.
It's sitting on this.
Nice. Piece of styrofoam.
A piece of styrofoam. So obviously this thing is. I mean, my desk is here. I could just put it on my desk and it probably won't move. But when I do that, earthquake. So yeah. But anyway, I'm putting this back on my shaky little thing. I should just probably not.
Which artist should do a Super Bowl or will do the Super Bowl?
Missy Elliott. I think Missy Elliott should be the next one.
Missy Elliott? I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion that's worth.
You saying who should or who would I like to see? Where's that question at?
Yes. I'm going to say yes. Oh yeah. Sorry, we missed this one too. Would you rather have more time or more money? More time. I always make more money.
More time.
I have spent and I've wasted a lot of relationships trying to make money, and it's never been worth it. Not once has it ever been worth it. Bruno Mars did kill the Super Bowl. Just some Garumo who speaks 4 different languages. English is his least, but applying. And plays guitar, drums. Wow. Rob, please do. Just hit me on Facebook or on Instagram, though. Just hit me on Instagram.
Gonna have to flake Jesse some Garumo, who speaks 4 different languages. English been his least, but is blind and plays the guitar. He's fire too. Drums, keywords, and did Jared do? The Gerdu?
Didgeridoo. You have to do like circular breathing in this thing. You ever seen one of these? Pull up a didgeridoo video, bro.
Oh, what'd you say, Jess?
Pull up a didgeridoo video.
Didgeridoo video.
Just type that in YouTube, man. You'll freak. And there was another question too. Here's one for you guys. What actually makes you say an artist is better than other artists? So,
that thing. Okay, the whatever that sound it makes. Yeah, that was terrible. But yeah,
that's terrible. Whatever. So what like makes you think that an artist is better than another artist?
It's just me thinking. I mean, it's just,
like, is there like a criteria?
Yeah. Where you see that at? Where you see that question at?
There's a question up a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
For you guys.
So I think there's a part, like, I think emotion falls into a category of it. I think it's in like, are you delivering what you want to deliver, and is that engaging me? Because like I've heard people not hit perfect notes, but there's so much emotion in what they're hitting that like I didn't even notice that the note was flat or sharp or whatever. Like it's an emotional moment, and they killed that moment, and that to me puts you on like it would give you extra points, if it came down to a decision type thing. And like there are parts, like if you're a technical band or if you're doing technical performances or the song is technically impressive, then you might have to sing perfectly at this time to make it a memorable performance for me. But
mine's would be what you said too, probably emotion or confidence when singing, because people don't understand that confidence vocally is a huge factor into how you can get certain things out. Is your confidence. You know what I'm saying? If you are
I just
not,
gotta switch my camera. Don't mind me.
Go ahead. If you don't have that confidence, you won't be able to execute some things that you want to do, even if that's just conveying the emotion of the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes I think that it could boil down to that confidence too when you sing. If you have that high, and to me, I don't think nobody has better confidence than Beyonce does when she's on stage. I think that's why she's able to run and sing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that confidence. You know what I'm saying? When you sing, it was something that me and Jess touched on earlier. If I don't have that confidence before I go into that dream on note, I'm not going to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It is, right?
So yeah, I think emotion and confidence vocally for me.
Dr. Cap, I think so. We're streaming on 2 YouTubes. So Rob Shields is in on my chat, so I think you might not be able to see it. Nick and I can see like they're brought together, but y'all might not be able to see the whole chat.
Also, too, I think that might be why the stream was like doing a little weird, messy up thing, like how it was doing a glitchy. Because when you left, like when I accidentally left you out,
yeah,
everything was like it straightened like right out.
Oh, it could be me because I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's just because of the we ain't used to the sharing of our own platforms. I think that might have something to do with like the connection, but for the most part, I think it's doing good.
Yeah,
because you sound great. You're moving great.
Yeah, you sound great.
Like okay, cool.
Dr. Turtle is gonna be right back. Dr. Cap, I've been calling him Dr. Turtle since one of your live streams. I've been calling him Dr. Turtle since our first live stream together.
I love that. Well,
because I just thought that's what it was. But Marty Wilson agrees with us. Troy also agrees with us. Rob Shields, yeah, I got you. Dr. Cap, yeah, you got it.
Appreciate
Elizabeth,
that.
we sound good. Elizabeth knows this camera and the charging I struggle with, but I'm starting to figure it out.
Would you rather work more hours per day but fewer days, or work fewer hours per day but more days? Oh hell, me.
See, now my definition of work has changed though.
Yeah, you talking about like your regular 9 to 5, like
because Nick, you and I got the same job. So what do you think?
Oh, okay. So if we going by like this, okay, because I'm thinking like working like how I worked at Kroger.
No. You and I got the same. You and I got the same one.
Probably. Let me see. I would say I would rather work more hours per day, but fewer days.
Yeah.
Maybe because because sometimes it's easier to squeeze in maybe 20 videos in a day. That way you can post them each day, split it up, and like you won't have to work you can get other work done around the house and stuff like that. Because if I do fewer hours per day, then I'm working every single other day, and then that's kind of hard on YouTube because it's the revenue thing. We have to continue to make sure we're putting out content. So if we making a batch of 20 in one day, we don't have to worry about it. We already set for the week. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I think for YouTube, and that would be my way of doing it. I don't do it that way. That's what's funny. I don't do it that way.
I think I would take. Would you rather work more hours per day but fewer days, or work fewer hours per day? I would work 7 days a week if I actually put like a limit on it. Like if I actually worked from this time to this time, because what happens is I feel like my reactions are better. I feel like I'm not just talking about the same thing the whole time, and I start like kind of talking, like I judge myself in the moment.
I like that.
But I also find that like if I wake up, I do my reactions. If I do 2 hours worth of reactions, I'll get like 5, 6 done, like at least filmed, and then I'll go do dishes. I'll go like work on something else. I'll do some other things. Like I'm productive all day, right?
I like that. I like that.
So
answer.
Yeah, I might do more days but less hours.
You actually made me want to switch my answer up. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Prophetic over here.
Yeah, it's very. Hold on, what we got? Speaking of work after Ron, love you, Dr. Cat. Have a good one. Wait. Okay, here we go. Would you rather put a stop to war or end world hunger?
It's a tough one. The thing is like if you end one war, another one starts.
I was just about to say, I mean, is there...
Or are you saying just no war forever? So I think that if there was no fear of a war, I think we could do a lot more constructive things with the billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars that goes into it. And like I don't want to say I'm pro war. I'm pro like science, and I'm pro security and safety, but I'm not pro war by any means. But I would like to see that money be allocated to something like a project to help world hunger, like a project for sustainable farming and living for more people. Like there's a lot of things that I think that money could go towards. Even like the manpower, man. Like,
yeah, I would say if you were to just put a stop to war, there will always be some kind of a fight if there is still people out there that are starving. You know what I'm saying? Like there will always be a fight. you know what I'm saying, of some sort, you know what I'm saying, because there are people who are dying from this. So we have to literally not care for, you know what I'm saying, it not to be a fight for this to change. So if I said stop the war, you know, stop wars, that really, I think ending world hunger will probably be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like I think Elizabeth just said, if you end world hunger, there's less to like war about, right?
Yeah, right. That's what I was kind of like saying. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you end world hunger. If you just end the wars, then you're left with still people starving to death, and then we still got stuff that we want to fight over. If you have a heart and care about that stuff, then that's going to bother you and lead you into like wanting to fight and all that stuff. So I think ending world hunger is definitely a better option to me.
Do you think new artists can have the mystique of the older artists from the 90s and 2000s? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Did you mean mystique or you said mystic?
I pronounced it like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I think it's like, you know, like say that the only example I can think of is like Daft Punk. Like there's only one photo from like 1994 or something of the two dudes from Daft Punk. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows what they look like. And they're huge, huge, huge successes, right?
Yeah. Do you think new artists can have the mystic?
So do you think a new artist could do that?
Of the older artists from the 90s? Let me tell you, yes. And I'm going to tell you who. There is nobody, in my personal opinion, that has embodied old school like Bruno Mars. He, in my personal opinion, has brought funk back, because funk was missing for a very long time, at least on the mainstream side of things. And he really brought it back, from the style to, I mean, Bootsy Collins, who's from Cincinnati, by the way, shout out to Bootsy Collins, directed his entire the Silk Sonic album, the latest one. Or was the narrator? Is that how it was, Jess?
He narrated it, and I think he like co-wrote or had writing credits on, or
yeah,
he did. He had a bunch of hands in it.
Yeah, just like that Confunction song. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sing, I wanna scream your name. That song was a Confunction song. They embodied that old school funk thing, and they made it more modern. Bruno Mars, I don't know how he did that. Versace on the Floor is a very 90s. Like, I mean, to me, there's nobody that embodied old school more.
Finesse
than
Bruno, was very 90s.
Yeah, come on, that was very boys to men. What's it? Motown Philly back again. It was very that, like, you know what I'm saying? It was.
I'm following.
So yeah, I'd say Bruno, if anybody. Wait, what's this? Would you rather spend the day with your favorite athlete or your favorite movie star?
Movie stars are crazy. I'd spend a day with a movie star.
It depends on if you are a sports fan or not, or well, athlete can be determined. But
there's some bodybuilders I'd like to work out with.
Okay,
absolutely there are.
Yeah, me too. Considering I need one of them to help me. Yeah, probably movie star. See, because if Kobe was still here, and y'all know that's my boy.
You play a game with Kobe?
Yeah, like I definitely would want to. Yeah,
Sia did try that, I think, right? She had like the hair down to here so that nobody really knew who she was. She was pretty big.
You could pick an athlete who becomes a movie star. That is true. Shout out to MJ. Okay, let me see. Okay, we did that one. Wars or maybe blah, blah, blah.
How's everyone doing? How's everyone living? I keep forgetting it's Sunday today.
Or
what's up? Is it
just
Chelly Belly?
Chele
Chele
Belly.
Exotic sounding than what I'm saying.
Or just found this watching one of Bill's reaction videos. I watch you sing her a lot. I love your Jessie J reactions. Wow.
Shell Bell. Love it. Thank you.
I love Jessie J. That's another one.
Jessie
that
J
is another one.
A tank, yeah.
How do I how do you structure that? Like, you know, on that Rolling Stone 200 list, Jessie J wasn't even on a list.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
my belly, my bad.
Wait, what happened?
You ever say something out loud and you're just like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I said belly by accident.
Belly.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, what is this? Only female artists in history.
Mackenzie.
Madonna, Celine Dion, Beyonce. Yeah, I figured that.
I'll let you blink through a few of these.
Would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"? Ugh.
7'7". I'm already short. I'm already short.
I'm 6'4", so
I'm like 5'7" in my shoes. No, I'm 5'7". I'm a solid 5'7".
You are not that short, Jess.
I am quite short. I've only met. I think I've only met Betty when it comes to like people from YouTube, and the first thing I said was, "Am I shorter than you expected?"
Like, cause in like seeing you, you don't seem like a short person.
Oh yeah.
What?
Carry my confidence, soul. Carry myself tall.
Jesus, I'm gonna be a giant to you, dude.
That's what I'm saying, man. 7'7". I've been short long enough.
Jess has a very big voice.
I'm real loud.
To be real loud. Short, you know what I'm saying? Not that short.
Same height, Elizabeth. Yeah.
Okay. What is y'all Beyonce's unpopular opinion? Mine is she's not above promotion. We need performances, interviews, something. I need the visuals right now. Somebody call Blue, her manager.
I think that
I got one.
All right, you go ahead.
I think Beyonce, unpopular opinion, I think she overuses delay when she don't need to sometimes.
That's shots, bro. That's some shots. I love me some delay.
It depends on the certain thing, because Beyonce has one of the craziest voices.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, why is all that like delay on something? And I'm like, Beyonce, you don't need that. Like, because she's one of those artists that I've seen do like her own delay vocally. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you're a Beyonce fan, when she was like, dang, dang. She do all that, like, you know, like that. She could do her own. She do all that stuff herself. Like, she's fire doing that. So I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, but that was old Beyonce too. That was DC Beyonce. She used a whole lot of
everything.
Yeah.
It was cool back then, man.
You said unpopular opinion, right?
Yeah.
So
I think that, like, I agree with the backside of that statement, but not she's above promotion. I think she is very much above promotion. Literally, I think that any promoting wouldn't do anything bigger than if, like, you just drop the show and it just blows up all over the internet. I just don't think that there's anything that can be bigger than her just making an announcement.
I think she's the smartest promoter, because even if you look at Renaissance and how right now she has not dropped the visuals, that means when you go on this tour, we have no clue what we're about to walk into.
Mm-hmm.
She's smart by just letting you just hear the music and letting that ride out. It has cuffing and everything. I mean, Beyonce is 41, right? 41 or 42?
Something like
41. And she got her a #1 hit, Break My Soul, 25 plus years into her career. Like, nobody is really doing that as long as she's been doing that. Like, and she doesn't lift a finger. Beyonce, you ain't never heard her in no beef. People might have a beef with her, but she don't argue back at nobody. That's why I don't understand when people hate on her. I'm like, she don't even talk.
Yep.
How you gonna hate on somebody that ain't talking?
Yep.
Like, so I don't know. It's weird.
I follow. Elizabeth Danielle is shorter than me. She's about 2 inches shorter than me. She likes wearing heels every once in a while, though. And she's got some nice boots, too, so it works.
Would you rather be poor and work at a job you love, or rich and work at a job you hate? Definitely.
Well, I am poor and I work at a job I love. So.
Let's really talk.
So if I could be rich, I was thinking about getting a day job again.
Let's really talk. Like, if we're gonna be like, I mean, I am not. We are not. I can speak for me and Jess. We are not rich.
I made pretty good money at my last job, and I went so crazy, bro. I'm like, I don't even like to believe that I knew who I used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was only 2 years ago. Like, I could not stand that person, and I can see the events and the times as it like happened, and it snowballed, and they convinced me it was my fault, and everything I was doing to fix it was not what I should be doing.
Yeah,
And like, I don't believe that anymore.
Facts, and it wouldn't work out for me anyway. Being rich and being at a job that I hate, anybody will tell you at any job that I've worked at, that won't work for me.
Nope.
Because I can't be like around an environment that is just so vile and stuff like that. I would get out of it very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how rich I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I definitely the poor, and yeah, I mean, we're pretty much there.
Yeah,
I mean, we got
like,
2 cars out there with the check engine light on right now, so it's not like,
well, it's like, what do you define as poor now? I know, like, we're talking monetary, but if we want to push it that far, like, Nick called me earlier because he was excited that we figured out some online stuff, and he was like, "You want to do a live?" And it's like, "Yeah, I got to finish my dishes. I'm gonna do a live," and then jump on, right? Like,
right, yeah.
That's
like,
that's the most I've ever wanted, you know?
Yeah. It's like,
I work away, get on a plane. Yeah, that's a long trip, man. You bet you gotta appreciate what you're doing, because I don't mind flying, but I couldn't do it that often.
wait, you get on a plane to and from work?
Yep.
See, that's amazing to me, because that's just stuff that I'm just not like. What other people do in their life is just really stuff that we don't do. Like, you know, people were blown away before Chicago last year. I've never been out of this state because it's just something that we just really never did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we never left the state and all that stuff. But
Mackenzie, so along with your statement there, do you feel that, like, okay, so you have that freedom. You mentioned like Asian music before versus like American music, and Asian music feels like it has so much more freedom to like lyrical content. They could talk about just being like, I'm excited to be me, and it's not like viewed as like cheesy. Whereas like if I write too self-positive a song now, it like puts me in like a box.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does that come along with that same kind of freedom? Does that give you that same kind of vibe?
Oh yeah,
and
Robert could.
I didn't mean to just like take the whole thing there. I just wanted to top back to that conversation.
I like
'cause
that.
I've been learning lots about Asian music lately. It's really interesting.
You're doing your homework, Jess.
Trying, man. Trying.
Maybe Robert's a pilot.
Robert's a pilot.
That would make sense.
You got to watch that flight that went missing, man.
I'm watching that later. I'm literally watching that later because I love just documentaries and mysterious things like that.
They make it all right to learn about. Yeah, absolutely. So like, if I didn't have that in a workplace, I would totally push back, and I did push back, and I got written up for pushing back.
Yeah. Would you rather have the best house in a bad neighborhood or the worst house in a good neighborhood?
So,
oh my God,
the last house I lived in was for sure the underdog house of the neighborhood. Like, we lived in a really expensive neighborhood, and we had like the kind of peon house. And man, like, people would turn their noses to us all the time. And like, I was pulling the weeds out of my front yard, and one guy literally like scoffed at me and was like, "Good luck." I was like, "I'll show you." Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much, like, it's not worth it, bro. Like, the big fancy house, fuck that. It's not worth it.
Define bad neighborhood and define worst house, because there is actually a yes to both of these, because I have been in this situation. I've told y'all actually about McHenry, the house I stayed on, where I've seen my first tarantula in that place. And I mean, because I can't stay in a house that is like bug infested, and I can't do it. But sometimes I might can do the neighborhood because I grew up in the hood, in the ghetto, you know. So
well, if you feel comfortable, you feel comfortable. It doesn't matter where it is, right?
You know, but like you said before, the best house in a bad neighborhood is different. Okay. I'll just give you a little small example very quickly. Me and my mother and my dad, when he was just alive, right before he passed, probably a few months, we were looking for houses, right? This is just an apartment that y'all see. And we were looking for houses. We couldn't really find no places. There's a neighborhood over here. I think it was the first neighborhood created in Cincinnati. It's called Price Hill. Price Hill has a very, very bad area. Now, we went over there and she wanted to show us this place, okay? This place looked beautiful. It looked like a place on a Monopoly board. I don't know. It was yellow and blue. It stuck out.
It was huge.
That was a problem. We went in there, stainless steel, everything. It was just like, oh my God. I went home and looked at the list of where it was. And it was at this place called Fairbanks. And I said, that's the #1 crime rated area in Cincinnati or in Price Hill. So immediately we was like, no, we can't move in this house. It's a direct target. And plus this house is yellow and blue. Oh, thank you so much. What a way for them to just come right to us.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I've been right in that situation where there was a beautiful house, but the neighborhood was the #1. I mean, somebody just got shot there like 2 days ago. Like, you know, it was like, no, we're not trying to walk out our house and then get shot. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna pull out of that nosedive and go to Dr. Turtle's question.
Yeah,
let's
pull
explore
out of that one.
Let's explore our feminine side, guys. Would you rather be stacked in the front or the back, the hood or the trunk? So in my bodybuilding days, there's two kinds of guys, all right? There's chest dominant guys and there's shoulder dominant guys. And I was a chest dominant guy. I had a big chest. And I one night had to fill in for the floor manager at the bar, and I wore this really tight, like way too tight, like V-neck, and all the comments on my photos were like, man, that's like a push-up bra, like you're just working for your tips now, like what's going on here? And so I just like, I've always thought that I would for sure just have this big chest again, man. I miss those days.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I answer this question? Okay, he said, but you did say let's explore feminine side. Okay, so I'm gonna say probably my butt. I mean, I don't want to.
So
I don't know, but see,
Nick, you want to be caressed like a little spoon, or you want to be held like while you're walking down the street? Which one?
You know what? No, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. It could be chest if I was. Actually, no. Okay, it definitely would be chest if I could get ripped. If I can get like buff, it would be chest. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would prefer chest.
Yeah.
But I already said butt, so everybody gonna think it's that now. That was my first answer.
Have I ever shown you my before and after photos?
I don't think I've seen you like actually, but like when you told me that you bodybuild, I'm like, how? Like, really? I mean, you got a great form, like bodybuilding.
Yeah, I wasn't like a super heavyweight or anything.
Wait, you want me to add this?
Yeah, you can add that. So there you go. Yeah, boy.
Hold up. Who is that over there on the left?
That's me, bro.
That is not you.
That was me.
No, that is not you.
Yeah, man. I was probably 18 or 19.
What the hell? What kind of transformation? I mean, that's an amazing transformation.
Telling you, bro, this is what we do.
What the what?
I told you, man. I told you I would help you out with whatever you needed, bro.
I mean, I know, but my God, like,
look at the hair, though. That's what I'm really talking about. That curl, those curls. Look at those ringlets.
I mean, the left picture is giving, I can do anything for you. It's giving that, like, it's giving meatloaf. That's fire, though.
100 pounds. I lost 100 pounds.
That's fire.
Yeah, man.
How did you... Wait, are you a big guy here?
Yeah, I was like almost 250 pounds.
Oh, wow. It's not even about like, I mean, like you're a cool guy then. and you're a cool guy on the right, but it's just like it's just the transformation is just it's very night and day.
Wow, right? Puberty did me good when I turned 18 or 20 or however that works. Yeah,
I mean,
man.
how did you? I mean, you don't really hear stories about people going from there to just a bodybuilder. Like, you know what I'm saying? You hear people be like, you know, I just lost some, I just went on a diet and I just didn't like myself. You went from that to a bodybuilder. How did you? Okay, walk us through this, like a little bit.
Do I wash my dishes by dish or by hand? I wash my hands or my dishes by hand, actually.
Yeah.
That's how you look like this. No.
Right. I'll tell you, because boy, that
you can pull that down. And let's be real, I don't look like that anymore. There is not a piece of me that looks like that anymore. But I was tired of being miserable and I didn't know what to do. A buddy of mine came and he was also tired of being miserable. He was on the other side. He was like a little toothpick kid. And he said something along the lines of, "Hey man, I'm going to buy you a gym membership. And if you come with me every day, then you don't have to pay me back." And I said,
"Wow.
Okay." So like, it didn't matter like how hungover, it didn't matter like what we did. We went to the gym every single day. And then like I turned into like a douchebag real quick. Like it went straight to my head. But like I started shedding pounds, bro. Like I probably lost 30 or 40 pounds in like the first couple of months. And then like we were playing basketball all the time too. And then I moved. We got our first 24-hour gym.
Wow.
And I moved like a block and a half away from it. So I would like work at the bar till 2 a.m, go to the gym, wake up at like 11, go to the gym, go to work, come home, go to the gym. Like I was obsessed, right? And then I don't know, hired some coaches. I had some really good coaches at the time, and they really helped me along, man. I worked in a gym, so that helped. They like let me eat my meals when I wanted to, and yeah, it was good. It was cool.
Wow, that's inspiring, actually, Jess.
No, I appreciate that.
That like really is like seeing it.
Anyone can do it, man. It's just a little bit of
like I've known Jess for a long time now, and I ain't never know that. That was like my first time like seeing it. I'm like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, man.
Like it's not like because it was like, oh, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like you looked great still, regardless.
I got you. I'm hard on myself too.
I'm a firm believer in that. When are you two gonna meet in person?
What's up, Mom? How you doing, Mom?
Mama, we literally trying to figure that out.
So here's a conversation for everyone. Let's talk about like logistics here. So Nick doesn't want to fly, and that's fine. I'll fly. I like flying, but I don't want to sing and be the main guy in the studio. But Nick doesn't want to go into the studio by himself. So what we're thinking is maybe we can find a way to get me to go down, hang out with Nick. Him and I can rent some studio space, and we can film and record and do lives, hang out together.
I will. No, I will. If you came down here, I'll definitely go in the studio. It was just it's just when I did the little studio thing, he asked me like, you know, do you want to do it in here? And then he just kind of was like, well, if you want to do it out here, you can do it out here. And I was just like, okay, we can do that here. But I was prepared to go in there. I ain't like claustrophobic or anything like that.
No. It's just like it's an experience to go in there and be like, okay, this is the project I'm working on. This is what I'm gonna do, and I need to get it done, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hopefully we can come up with some clever ideas. Maybe we can do some fundraising together, do some savings. I'll head back down. I'll head down to the Midwest. I gotta make myself. I gotta make myself back to the East too.
I literally can't wait because Jess is literally like my brother. So it's like, it's kind of crazy how you have those connections with people that you haven't met in real life, because it's like I haven't seen Jess like physically seen him, like, you know what I'm saying, but I talk to him a lot. You know what I'm saying? We video chat a lot, so we see each other all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It could be something very small I call it just for. Anytime I'm having a problem with anything, this whole setup wouldn't even be possible if it wasn't for Jess. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I mean, come on, Jess. Like, see, I mean, Jess is being modest, but come on, like, I didn't know what none of this stuff was, even all the way down to the mic stand.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you were doing good, bro.
On? I'm just so stupid. But how do you put this on? It's not even good. Like, it's just, I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? How far do I put the light? Do I put it on here? Do I move it back further? Like, Jess has to tell me all of this stuff down to a T. Like,
it's okay. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. But why not? Why not ask the person who has been in the tech business?
Yeah.
All of this
I got to find some old shows. I got actually in May, I'm going out to like another province over here. I'm just flying over away. and I'm mixing a night. There's like a friend of mine's putting on a concert, and he's doing like a hometown show. And so they're flying me out to do sound for them. So I'm gonna vlog that all for everybody, and I'll be in front of the soundboard again, which will be good.
What the hell is this, Robert? You want me to show it? What is even that? What is that kind of truck? That look like a Paw Patrol truck.
Yeah, I got Instagram. I gotta take another little walk here again, but
yeah, you good. You good.
What is it?
It's just like a.
Oh yeah, big truck. Those tires are like taller than you and me, man. I can stand on your shoulders. I bet you those tires are taller.
How the hell do you?
Because it's locked in your eye still. You got to block your face.
Oh,
there you go. Look at that thing.
That like it's giving Paw Patrol, like that big truck. You know, like the Paw Patrol truck.
We have a big one just like a couple hours from us too. Let me pull this up for you.
Dang, Rob.
You work much harder than I do, Rob. I promise you that.
One gotta go.
I promise you that. We got this truck just a couple hours away.
One gotta go. Beyonce live, Beyonce visuals, Beyonce albums. Visuals. I need her lives and I need her albums. The visuals.
One's gotta go. I get it. Pop that up there, Nick. Pop that photo up there. I got.
Okay. How you take this out?
This is a big truck that's like by us.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's just a tourist attraction now, but they have all kinds of like mining over there. Look at it like with these people.
What the hell is that?
Isn't that wild?
It's like a lizard vehicle.
Right?
That's fire.
Yeah, I gotta take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
There you go. Dang, is this what you do all the time, Robert? Yeah, that's a very hard question for like the visuals. Like, yeah, I would just have to go with visuals. I mean, I don't necessarily need those when I got the albums or she's singing. It's your office. Y'all know I'm gullible, so I believe everything. So don't. I will do anything for. Yeah, Jess looks great. Worst part about being a YouTuber and the best part. It's a bunch of worst parts. And it actually has nothing to do with necessarily what I do, because I actually love what I do. I mean, think about it. I have been here for a long time. I've been here for 6 years. That's like 20 years in YouTube years. You know, but it's not. But I would say is the worst part is I'm trying to be precise here. People forgetting what a reaction is. So they turn it into something else. That's one thing I hate about being a YouTuber, especially a YouTube reactor, is because people don't realize that a reaction is just a reaction. It's meant to be you reacting to something that you have never seen. If you know, in that case with me, I would say also sometimes the pressure is another one, because when you got real life situations going on and you have quit your physical job like that you do, out here, like for instance, me quitting Kroger's and going full-time here, it's hard to balance the two. For instance, when my dad passed away in October and then my grandmother in December, I was stuck in between grief and we have to pay bills. if I don't do anything. That's the reason why I was like, if I cry when I do these reactions, just let it happen. Now, granted, I couldn't, when my dad passed away, my grandma, I couldn't just get back on here because I wasn't ready. But literally, you have to find a balance. Like I said before, I tell people all the time, kind of let me just let the emotions go wherever they go. Somebody sent me a sad song, and I remember I was just drifting off like this because I was just thinking about my dad and my grandmother. Like I was just drifting off. So yeah, so like I said, I think that could be the hard part. The best part, no cap, for real, is the support. It's the supporters. That is 100% the best part. I told y'all this and I meant it. For 4 years, I did this way when there was no super, like no big copyright strike stuff. You can watch a video flat out and not worry about transparency or getting blocked. I was doing this before the money part came in. Well, I was stupid. I didn't even monetize stuff. But you know what I'm saying? I just didn't know because this was all fun to me. So I just enjoyed just doing this, period. And also having a natural reaction. Like, people talk a lot about authenticity, but to me, that is the best part about being a YouTube reactor, is when you actually don't know what you're walking into. So it'd be funny when you get some people be like, "You've seen this before." I'm like, I really have not. And I don't have time to sit here and watch something and pretend like I ain't see it. I don't like, that's ugly. I don't have.
Look at that.
Oh, holy crap.
That is huge. Huge.
Wow. That is, Jesus Christ. Imagine getting ran over by that.
No, I absolutely agree with you though, man. Like I'm an animated dude. Like, we used to have this thing where in our garage, like underneath our house in the front was our garage, and we'd open the door and you could see all the people walking by. And we had 3 couches kind of in a round and like a stereo system that we like garage saled and bought. We would just sit out there and just listen to music and just like not talk and just like sit there. And I would jump out of my seat, man, or I would like have to rewind stuff. Like, I was like, I'm animated. I love being like that, right? So like, it was very natural to turn a camera on, and jump in that, and it's fun because, like, my favorite thing, man, is like being blown away by something, like you were saying, like just being like absolutely shook in the moment, and then like you see the comments and people are like, I responded the exact same, or they like put like a timeline in there, like, me too.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun.
The worst part for me is like, I'm very self-critical, and then like, so if I like, even like taking a day off, like if I don't post on YouTube or on Patreon at least, like, hey, I'm taking today off, I will sit there and I will beat myself up about it and beat myself up about it. And I know that if I went and told everyone that follows me, say, hey, I just need a day off, everyone would be like, yeah, man, you're good. And they do it all the time. Every time I need a day, they tell me all the time. But like, it's just my heart can't take it. And it's like that part, like, it's like a new level of responsibility.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
I was just telling them, dude, about the pressure. Sometimes that pressure, I was telling them like, just quickly foreshadowing it, like when my dad and my grandmother passed October, December, I had that grief moment and the pressure also with, oh yeah, this is my full-time job.
Yep.
I have to pay bills because my father, who was also here, he contribute to some bills. I have to take over these now. You know what I'm saying? People got to understand that me, my mother, and my father stay together. My dad has lived with me his entire life, my entire life. You know what I'm saying? My entire life. You know what I'm saying? All the way up until he passed away. So, like I said before, I was battling between that grief and then like, oh man, I have to pay these bills now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was telling them on camera. I was like, whatever happens on camera, if I get emotional, whatever happens, just let it happen. You know, I got a lot of support. People be like, just take a break. You know, don't do this and then. I'm like, I agree, but I'm like, I have to.
But you know, like to that point. So when I had a conventional job, say if something was an emotional moment for me, I'm not so worried about stopping myself from crying that I'm gonna lose myself in this conversation. I would rather just cry and just hear what you're saying and be able to respond accordingly. I'm not gonna focus on my feelings that much. And that was held against me.
Oh,
you
wow.
know? And here on YouTube, if I shed a tear, if I have a moment and I'm like, hey, this is hitting me because of this, comments, bro. Hey, me too, man. I really appreciate you saying something about that. Like, I appreciate you letting me into your life like that. And it's like, oh, so it's okay to feel the way I want to feel.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong for feeling something. Like, how incredible.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Like,
you cry. It's not like
it is what it is, man.
it's
Like
such a beautiful thing to everybody. It was like, oh my God, I love that you just shed tears. I'm like, really?
yeah.
You know,
It's beautiful sometimes, man.
Be
It's
vulnerable.
art.
Like, I love that. Yeah.
We got lots going on here. So there was another question. Watched a documentary the other day of Grandmaster Flash's turntables adventures and when he actually invented such a peak. Boosted. Oh man, I would watch that. I would watch the shit out of that. I would watch that tonight.
I love that.
Nick, did you get a parcel yet in the mail?
Did I get a who?
Did you get a parcel in the mail?
What's that?
Like, did you get a box in the mail with some treats in it?
Oh, nah, not yet.
No,
Oh,
not yet.
did you send it? What, did somebody just say that?
Yeah.
Wait, where is that? Oh, okay, right here. Oh, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you, Mr. Banks. Okay, I just saw this and have missed most of it. Did you get my parcel yet? One with the Tim Tams and mint. Oh no, that might be at the P.O. box. I want some Tim Tams. I love those. I love Tim Tams.
Usama, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Speaking of how people feel and things on YouTube, I got to start doing the new Miley record. I've been avoiding it, not purposefully. I just haven't listened to it, but I've been avoiding it in my regular life so I can still react to it. But I haven't actually watched it yet.
That's what I'll be doing.
But I got to hide all my stuff because I know a lot of y'all are probably fasting right now, so I shouldn't have any snacks or drinks on my screen.
Best way to learn how to sing if you don't have a coach.
YouTube.
The people you listen to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how I learned.
So here's the best advice I ever got given, and it was from a YouTube coach. They said try your best to sound like someone. Just understand you're not gonna.
Yeah.
But try your best and
like
see what
that.
happens.
I like that.
You know, give it a rip.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that more that you just said it because I say this every time Jasmine Sullivan sings and I do a reaction to her. I'll be like, no matter what, I can't help but try to follow her runs. It is not going to sound like her.
That's my toxic trait, bro. Thinking I can do all that.
Yeah. Like, you know, there's sometimes it'll hit and then sometimes it's just a complete miss because I just can't do them runs that she does. That is just not. I'd be like, I don't know how to do that.
It's just different, eh?
Yeah,
I got you.
I can do runs, but people do them differently, and her agility is so ridiculous. I'm like, I don't know. Her and Yeba,
is that how you say it?
Yeba, yeah.
Because people are always like, it's Abby backwards.
It is.
So I'm like, isn't that
Yebby?
Isn't that Yeba? Abby?
I don't know what it is, but I call her Yeba. Yeba debba do.
And then the hardest part is like people like type it, right? They'll be like, you say it like this. And I'm like, I still don't get it.
Yeah. I remember somebody in one of your comments on Patreon got on you because you said somebody's name wrong.
All the time. Maybe not Patreon, but
I remember when I literally was like, dude, it's not that serious. Like he literally just learned this artist to, you know, saying today. I forgot who.
No, you know what I did get in trouble for? Beyonce singing in 1+1, and she says algebra.
Yeah.
And I pointed that out, and someone was like, she obviously knows how to say algebra. And I'm like, I was obviously joking. Like, come on.
Right. Right. Yeah. That was funny. But yeah, that was funny. Reminds me of the Insecure challenge.
What's that? Was that I remember when
Oh yeah, I can't like, for instance, you gotta know sometimes where you at and where you gotta sit down at. I remember when I remember when I lost my. I can't. It just won't work.
Yep. I follow.
And you ever know, like, when you know that you can't, you just like, it just won't work. It won't work. Like, because it's not just a run. It's a run going into a note. I can't. And you remember I just told you about my falsetto. I'm insecure with it. I can't do that. Like, I've sat on the couch alone and tried that, and it just didn't fail. I tried to sync 7 keys down. I remember when I lost my. I just can't do it.
Still can't do it yet.
I can't.
You got to do you got to listen to that Billy Joel song I was telling you about. It's got this great high note in it. Innocent Man.
That sounds familiar.
It's like got this like I am an innocent man. Fantastic.
That was actually really good.
I've been singing it all afternoon. That's what I was listening to.
That was actually really clean.
But yeah, you gotta listen to it, man. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, favorite album of all time. If I could only listen to that album.
No one's gonna like my answer. That's my problem with all these questions.
Mine's might be
Hysteria, Def Leppard. Maybe even Pyromania, Def Leppard. But that one might get tired after a little while. Probably be Hysteria.
I don't know if people familiar with Sade.
Sade?
Yeah.
I've heard the name.
Sade is God. Whew. And this woman ain't hit no notes. She sings just like this. All I know that you remember, all I know that's all I mean, all I know, nothing. She sings like that, and it's like, oh my God, you hear? Like, I'm not kidding. She sings like whispery.
You got some love in the chat on that one.
Yeah, like y'all know. Smooth Operator, you ain't heard of that?
Send me one. I'll check it out. Send me a live one.
I got you. Yeah, Sade.
Send me a live one.
Sade, my mom and dad told me I was conceived on Sade. Yeah, Sade is smooth. And Sade is not, and she's a perfect example of a person who has one of the most beautiful voices. Technically, Sade can't do hard, from what I've seen throughout the years of her album. She doesn't do hardly any. She don't do runs or nothing. She is just very much here with everything.
But man, if you could tell a story in that still, like if you could still deliver at that, it's like it's unbelievable.
That is why. That's why Sade is one of my all-time favorites. I mean, everybody will say Ordinary Love is my. I gave you all the love I had inside, the more that I can get. Gave you love. It's just such a breezy ocean, like it's shit. That's how she is. Like,
if my mom's still in here, man, her and I both could just sit here and listen to you sing all night.
Me?
Yep. All night.
Well, thank you.
Every time you send me something, I'll like drive over to my mom's house to show her.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I
mean, it's only like 6 houses down, but still.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate that. That is wow. That's probably the biggest compliment I've ever gotten. Jimmy Barnes hit me up and told me I could sing. So from there on out, I was like, yeah. I don't want to hear nothing from any hater ever in life. Don't talk. Like, sweetest taboo. Yeah. Like,
okay,
I gotta get you on the Sade. Sade, in my opinion, is therapy.
I feel like the reference that I'm hearing of the word Sade is actually just Usher saying shorty in one of his songs. So I think I'm actually incorrect.
That is funny. Shorty. Some people, if they heard, they probably would say Sadie or something.
Sadie. If you didn't tell me, I'd have said something goofy. Sade.
Yeah. But Sade is so smooth. She is literally. I remember when I was having like some depressing moments, and I just threw on some Sade. She's such a vibey. Like, I don't care if you hot, you feel cool when she sings because of that. I gave you all the It's just very
It's just magic, eh?
so like
No, I follow.
You said, have you guys ever heard of Gary Jules? Oh, yeah, actually that's I played that on piano. Mad World.
Rob asked, he said, you drive 6 houses, what, you live in the country? I do. That I do.
Wait, who drives 6 houses?
I do, to my mom's house.
Oh, yeah.
It's only like 6 houses down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to show everybody my, wait to show everyone my garden this year. I'm going to go full homestead.
Wait, are you doing vegetables or fruits? Or
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it all, bro. I'm halfway to getting chickens. If I owned this property, I'd have some chickens and a donkey, maybe.
An
Yep.
ass.
Yep. Oh, full bore. Very proud to be an ass fan.
That's gonna be cool, man.
But I'm excited. I'm gonna share some pictures and some stuff of all the little growth of our animals and stuff. I'm super excited.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be fire.
Would you rather be a character in an action-packed thriller or a romantic comedy? I'm such a I love love. I love so much. I'd rather be in a. But the problem is I'm in love, so I don't know if I could.
If you could
feel comfortable. I don't know if I'm the kind of person that could not act in something where I would have to like kiss someone else or like be in a relationship with someone else. I just wouldn't be able to. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I just know for myself I could not do that, and I would laugh and I would be uncomfortable. So it would have to be an action one.
It definitely would be an action one for me. My scary. This is weird. Should I
see? Mackenzie knows. I could walk through the farmer's fields and then cut across the road and get to my parents' house. Like I could just go greet the cows over there. There's like 5 horses over here. I could go greet the cows. We had a bull. Oh my God, we had a bull sneak into our yard. So we were walking my dog and we just turned around to this like 800-pound bull.
A bull.
Like with the horns and everything, you know.
Like recently?
Yeah, in the fall.
Oh.
I'll see if I can find a picture. It was great.
See, we don't see that's the kind of stuff don't never happen where I'm from. Like,
bro, we had a lockdown in school because a cow got loose in town, and it was like it was chasing after people.
What?
So like y'all gotta understand where I grew up. It's a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. America's right there.
Right.
But yeah, man, we got our schools locked down because we had a cow walking through the streets.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna see if I can find this bull. No, I won't be able to find it. Keeper goats used to be a bull pasture. The great. Oh yeah, that's cool. Your family's had it for a while, eh? Cat would freak out. What's that?
No, somebody said, would you rather sing like an opera star or cook like a gourmet chef? Please give me cook like a gourmet
all
chef.
Day cook.
Please.
All day.
I don't need to be an opera star.
Okay, so Nick, here's a question. When I come and visit you, what are we going to eat?
I am taking you to the best soul food restaurant. You're going to get some soul food. You're going to get some macaroni, candy yams. You're going to get some baked chicken, fried chicken.
Yep.
Yeah. So all the
Speaking my language now, man. Oh my God.
I mean, you're going to get some, I don't know if you eat collard greens. I mean, you might not eat some stuff.
I'll try everything, bro. I'll try anything.
Yeah, some dressing. Oh, man, I'm going to let you know, bro. It ain't going to be no stuffing. It's called dressing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you going to get some soul food, bro.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you.
We got steak and potatoes.
We got steak and potatoes.
Some steak and potatoes. Man, the steak from around here is like none other. But if we do get together, if we get to the East Coast, the seafood out there, bro. And I don't like seafood. Hold on. I don't like seafood, not one bit.
Okay, because I was just about to say I hate.
No, I do not like seafood. But on the East Coast, bro, the lobster out there, that like they catch it, they bring it home and cook it that day. My uncle will go out fishing and come home and we'll make fish and chips from the fish that he caught that day in the ocean. Like, it's unbelievable, bro. And I don't like fish. Like, I might eat shrimp just because it's good for you, but that's it.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Dustin. That's actually my best friend.
What's up, Dustin?
Here. Yeah. This has been my ride or die. That's my boy. When something go down, me and him are the ones that'll be like, well, who wants smoke? Oh, come get me. All right, bet. Let's go over there then. Like that's my ride or die in terms of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got like a group of probably 4 best friends that I consider like my best friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually people got like 1. I got like 4. And those are like my core group of friends. He's one of my best friends, and he's the one that's like my ride or die. So something goes down. He knows how I am. I'm a very cool dude, but if my friends need me in a heartbeat, I'll be like, oh, come get me. Let's who wants smoke? Let's go.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's still a little bit of hood in me still. A little bit.
Danielle's my ride or die. We've been in some interesting situations together.
Yeah.
I got my buddy Duanta. Like the 3 of us, man. Yeah, same vibe.
Yeah. That's why we try to tell them, because I make the joke because I don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? So I make the joke, you know what I'm saying, with all of my friends except one of my best friends. He don't have kids, but I tell him all the time. I'm like, it was like, nah. I was like, no, think about it. You got a kid. Don't worry about it. Let me smack the out of him. I don't got kids. Let me go to jail. I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's funny. The only place that does like fried chicken and waffles here in town is the IHOP, and it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, we got IHOP over here too. I was actually gonna order from them at 3 a.m. yesterday.
Yep.
But
their chicken waffles ain't bad, but
they get lazy
waffles
at that time, and they want to like start throwing cold food in there. So I'm like, nope.
I bet
not gonna do it.
But yeah, man, we got some like cool local restaurants I would take you to. Like a lot of the bakeries around here are like pretty killer.
Mm-hmm.
You do got to try a steak from around here because it's like none other.
Yeah, because believe it or not, steak is one of my favorite foods.
Oh, bro.
Ever.
Oh, man. I got a freezer full that would just,
We just bought some steak today. My mom just got some steak today, and I'm like, I just love steak. I love steak. Outback Steakhouse.
That's like what our area. That's like what we're known for is steak.
Really?
Yep. Oh, bro, I got you. If I can mail it,
I would eat it.
Yep.
I would eat it. If you can mail it, I would eat it.
Who got? So, that's a very, very loaded question. I've been meaning to reach out to this person and tell them, but a friend of mine in grade 6 named what's his last name? Marcus Barwagon. He got a guitar, and he was showing me something on it, and it like just called my name, and I was like, I need that. And I asked my parents, they told me no, like you're not gonna get a guitar. What's up?
No, that's like,
me.
That's calling your name. Yeah, it's like calling your name.
But yeah, and then got a guitar. Wanted to learn every AC/DC song in the book, but yeah, if it wasn't for that kid, man, there's no chance I would have gotten into it. I don't think.
Yeah. What got me into music? It was probably my dad. I don't know. Honest, I think it was my dad. I mean, it had to.
My parents got me into like music, but playing music, I took that as playing music. So I took.
Yeah, like what got? If you talking about like what got me into singing, was just listening to singers. You know what I mean? Like I said, my core people that gave me inspiration. Donny Hathaway and Stevie Wonder were the core reasons why I wanted to sing in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, Donny Hathaway was my gate. He was my path when I was like, if I go on American Idol when I was like 10, I was like, I'm auditioning with this song. I'm auditioning with this Donny Hathaway song. You know, I learned a lot about Donny Hathaway. That, you know, he committed suicide. He jumped from like the something story building. You know, and what's sad is you can't find a single live performance of him nowhere on the internet.
That's
I don't think you can, but Donny Hathaway is definitely that giving up is hard to do when you really love someone. Giving up so hard to do when you still depend upon his warm and tender touch.
Yeah, we gotta get you in the studio, bro. We gotta give the people some music. We gotta give the people some Nick.
Donnie is just great, man. He is the reason that I am a singer. reason.
That's-
So when anybody asks me my top 5, I always ask me like my top 5 male vocalists, Stevie, Donnie is always is the 2. You know what I'm saying? That's them first. And then you got Jimmy and John Farnham. They're now there. You know what I'm saying? So everything else, I don't know. But I know who them 4 is.
I got you. I follow.
One gotta go, Michael, Prince, or Janet. What?
I'm just gonna leap in, rip the Band-Aid off. I'd say Janet, just because I'm less familiar with Janet's work.
That's a scary question. If I'm gonna be, hi Nick with the cannon. Who the hell is that? That's my Fortnite name. Who the hell is that? That's one of my friends. Who are you? Reveal yourself. Raviolo. What Harry Potter say? Ravioli,
yeah. I'm gonna have to jump off here right away, friends. I'm starting to get real bug-eyed here and everything.
No, you good, because I'm about to. We rolling up on 3 hours here.
Oh, I gotta barbecue some burgers still tonight.
You about to barbecue burgers tonight?
Yeah, man.
What time is it there?
7:30.
Oh, it's 9:33 here. It's ugly. Oh, that's you, Tez?
What's that?
Hi.
Oh,
That's
Tez.
the little 8-year I was talking to.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I need a
Rose
ghostwriter. I want a ghostwriter. I got some
Rose-
shit to talk.
Oh, Rolls Royce. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Oh no. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. That's all right.
Ah, bro, you gotta start singing.
One gotta go. Thriller, Lemonade, Miseducation, and Lauryn Hill. Are you crazy? Are you absolutely crazy?
Someone's trying to get us in trouble.
Somebody is definitely pushing it. I'm not. I can't. That Janet and Prince one is hard too, by the way. It could be leaning towards.
I know. It's tough.
But yeah, we're
in Iceland. Wow. Have a great evening. Thank you for hanging out. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nick and I have full intentions of doing this more often. We might even do some live reactions tomorrow.
Yeah. Because whenever you're ready, I'm down for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do like some regular work videos in the morning, and then I'll be good after that. So
yeah, bet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down. So yeah, we love all of y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you for hanging out. Lots of love. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone has a great and blessed evening.
Do Sade tomorrow. I probably will.
Oh,
Shirley Murdoch.
I don't know if I have any live friends watching or if anyone watches the live replay, but next Sunday, a week from today, my friend Fry and I are going to be watching Danny go through her guitar pedal. It's like an hour-long video of her breaking down like her whole processing rig and everything. So my guitar player buddy and I are going to be doing that. So
that sounds fun.
Yeah, so that'll be next Sunday as well.
All right.
Have a great night. We can introduce Nick to K-pop. Yeah. Nick, you got to come on a live stream. Nick, you should come on a live stream on Patreon with me. That's what you should do.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Fry and I did that, and it was lots of fun, and we got such a great group over there. I would
Wait,
love
you
to have
talking
you
about
over.
K-pop? You talking about with Jimin and all them?
Yeah, man.
Bro, I just did a reaction to Jimin and J-Hope.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yeah. I love them. Lisa, like I love them, yeah. But yeah, so thank y'all. So y'all remember y'all first viral video or the video that got a lot of views? Yeah.
Smoking out the window live.
Something is wrong with my baby. Made all the news outlets in Australia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I like I had a viral moment and then that just broke. It hit the news article, it hit the news. Celebrities was hitting me up. It was on the radio. It was, it launched me to the star.
Took you off,
No, I'm playing. I'm not a star. But all right, y'all. We are getting off of here. We love you. We thank you.
Love y'all, everyone. Have a great evening.
And good day, mate. No,
see you again soon.
All
Bye for now.
All right, y'all.